I'll give you a recap.
Right.
I got this.
Not
Really?
a boy. Look at that.
Damn.
Wow.
Volunteer.
Wow.
Josh's character was in prison for 6 months. My character spent 30 seconds running from wolves the size of triceratops. And Brian's character had the adventure of a lifetime on the open seas, fighting krakens.
I got to play for 4.5 hours.
Recap over.
I've already come prepared. I know I'm sitting in the corner this time around.
Not necessarily.
Brian, do better for Alex.
Man, I don't. So we jumped again, and maybe this is probably a good group one because sometimes I was so in it that I'm probably missing details, and you got to see it. We jumped again. Everyone settled into different bodies, and unfortunately for Josh's character, whoever he is, he also jumped into a slightly different time. He showed up about 6 months before everybody else.
Bummer.
And
In prison.
is in prison.
I think
In,
that is the
in a
first time
magical
you were
prison
earlier.
that does not allow for any
in a
magical
non-magical
spells.
prison.
Or,
yeah.
an anti-magic prison.
Right. Because I was like, I got this. Nothing happened.
And so we kept cutting back and forth. And to be honest, my brain's a little bit confused on who was in the prison with you that I might have encountered outside of the prison because it's 2 separate timelines. But generally speaking, Ryan and I, my understanding is we went back to break Josh out of prison. But poor Pelo, hashtag the worst god, is he sent him 6 months early.
I'm retweeting
soon
that
to be the dead
hashtag.
god. Yeah, right.
Hashtag the worst god. So we had some various adventures as we were coming together. You said Ryan had to deal with being hunted quite literally by some very big and scary wolves.
Direwolves?
Bigger.
Bigger?
Like Diest wolves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like not just dire,
Like
but
wolves,
Diest.
maybe larger than a stallion. I don't know.
Like if dire wolves and wargs had babies, these things would be like those things.
Yeah, and then somebody cast enlarge on them.
I don't know. Yeah, right. They've been eating their fucking Wheaties.
I got to start off on a pirate ship, more or less, or I guess a sailing ship, technically. And I was transporting.
That was a slave vessel.
I was like, I pictured him like he got into the role of a pirate, but it's a blurry line. But yeah, I think
There were a bunch of scallywags.
It was
Slavers.
it was a bunch of not good guys, some ne'er do wells.
Except for the kid he left to die. I'm sure he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was tasty snack.
Your nickname is Lunch.
We were transporting a prisoner, and
Not that one?
not that one. For a moment, there was some question about whether that was going on, and so I tormented that poor prisoner, but it wasn't Josh. And we were attacked by a sea serpent, and just a few of us made it out alive. Made it back to the island.
Sea serpent?
Yeah, that bodes ill for us that is out. Yeah, and so we made it onto the island. There was some power struggles. I'm the captain now. Hey, you, look at me. I'm the captain now.
Right.
I took over the band because without the ship, the old captain isn't the captain anymore.
You probably should have killed him.
We need
Maybe.
another body for Nox to
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
into.
we need-
Yeah, right.
The wolves caught up with us. They ate the prisoner anyway. Well, which is the generous retelling. Ryan ate the prisoner.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
he failed all of his frenzy rolls.
And he tried to eat you too.
Yeah, he
No, I succeeded.
he succeeded in eating me.
Upset you.
And so long story short, Ryan and I, whatever our names are, my name is Braun.
Yep.
I'm Dustin.
You're
Brian
Braun.
and Dustin.
Ryan is Dustin, and Josh's name is Ren.
Josh's
right.
name is Ren.
Yep.
I don't
so-
even know if you knew that.
So
Yeah, I knew that.
we have assembled, reassembled, and now we're going to. The plan, as far as I know, is to head in further into the island and find the location where Ren is imprisoned and has been for a long time.
Because there's this guy with me who needs to get out.
Yeah. So his magical prison roommate needs to get out of the room. And yeah, some of that, like I said, I think you were imprisoned or one of your cohorts was imprisoned and then wasn't. So some of that, because it was dual timelines at once,
Yeah.
got a little confusing.
Like,
So
I
what
know
if-
the guy that he jumped into.
Right.
Mm.
So how it went was Josh jumped into prison. His cellmate was Arnheim. He was
Right.
a dragonborn
With no tail.
with no tail, had tail chopped off. Arnheim, Ren, and were colluding with Dustin and Trenton.
Mm-hmm.
to-
Dustin
Yep.
and Trenton.
Created a plan. Did some Shawshank Redemption shit. Dug a hole
Literally. Into the shitter.
into the shitter. Dustin, it started off with Ryan Dustin jumping into Dustin, and he was already out with Trenton, but Arnheim and Ren did not make it.
Right. And so I've been thinking about this because there's this blonde-haired chick that knows who I am. She's like, oh, your chance. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? There's no, like, saying that we have to jump sequentially into time. It's perhaps possible that she knows a future version of me, that a future me has jumped into a time between the two times we've already been in and met her.
Oh, so she's encountered a previous incarnation
No,
of you?
a future,
future
incarnation. Yes,
incarnation?
right. It's possible.
Previous for her?
Previous for her, but future for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no saying we have to jump like this. We might be jumping like this,
Sure.
right? And so just because she knows me and I don't know her,
Yeah.
like that maybe is what that is.
So
She could have met like level 15 you.
Right, who
And thought,
knows?
wow, you're the shit.
And I'm
Now
like,
you're like
I'm like a
level
weenie
5.
version of me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea who she is, but she
Dude,
was like,
we're
I
the
know
time
you. And I'm
bandits.
like, what? We are time. Yeah, we're the time bandits. Those midgets that are all just fucking things up with the map. Yeah, great movie if you haven't seen it, Time Bandits. Check it out. No, so I don't know who she is, but she knows who I am. She's like, I know who you are. And I was like, yeah. Who am I? What's my name? And she's like, oh, your chance, because Ren's a dumb fuck. And I was like, that's probably bad that she knows who I am.
So she can either see through it or she
Has met me.
recognizes you and knows your traits so well. You guys are probably married or something in the future.
I don't know.
And she knows you so well that she
She could
sees you
pick
in
me
a
out.
different body.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, you're you. But maybe I told her about, like, I'm going to meet you in the future for the first time for me, but for the second, I might have told her that we were going to meet.
Oh, well, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Right? Like, I might have been like, when you go to this jail cell, someone in there in this jail that you'll be at will be me.
She didn't
Please
seem
don't
so
fuck that
friendly.
guy. That's true. She's not friendly. Perhaps I don't know.
Maybe you fucked her over in the past. That's more
Maybe I
likely.
cheated on her with her sister or some shit. Who knows?
That's way more likely
Right.
than
When
any of
I-
what you just said.
I think that Chance is the kind of guy that knows himself well enough that when someone's like, I know you, his first thought is, fuck.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not,
shit.
yeah. It's not like,
yay, a
in the good
reunion.
way, he doesn't even question. He's like, uh-oh.
Did you show her your octopus?
I'm sure I did. Or I will. Or both of those things.
Probably showed
Sharp
a few
idea,
people.
man.
All right. Yeah, I think we got it all.
Yeah.
20 minutes later. No, 10 minutes later. It was only a 9
My
minute
version
recap.
was very quick.
It was. But
But
it
it
did
missed out on a
Alex
lot
no
of the
good.
cool stuff.
I'm feeling mostly caught up.
Mhm.
There we go.
Which cool stuff? The fact that I'm at 4 hit points, or
Oh, yeah, I think
Whatever,
I'll
dude.
I'm at
covered
30
in
days
shit and
from
locked
now.
in a metal box. So
I'm
you're
covered
right.
in shit too. Unfortunately,
At least you're
Yep.
free.
That's how you didn't get out. Was the blonde-haired woman came to your jail cell,
Yep.
said these two, and
you missed.
put
You missed
threw
the
you in the hole.
jailbreak.
Right. Yeah, I missed the jailbreak because
That's how
like
you didn't
the
get out.
Vendette totally told on me.
Wait, how many hit points do you have?
Stupid hooker.
4,
Ah, I'm winning.
5, 1.
Yes.
You have
I
3?
have 5 hit points.
Oh, you have 5. Okay. I was like, is this like golf or no?
No.
So that's where you ended up. You guys ended up by the campsite
With the captain.
with the captain and the chef.
Mm-hmm.
Did both of them die? No.
No, we kept them
No,
alive.
They're still alive.
Well,
Yep.
they didn't fight wolves, so they're alive.
Yeah, they
Or
killed-
him.
Right.
Or
The
maybe.
captain is currently suffering from a unfortunate case of busted
Bruised
knee.
ego.
That's right. Yeah, kick that knee out and
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. You fucked up
kicked
his leg super
ass.
bad. Yeah, you fucked him up.
I assume I don't have a staff of healing anymore.
Oh yeah, you
That's
don't got
not a
that
thing.
anymore.
Oh, so-
You'll get something.
It'd be great if
else.
you hopped into the cabin with the busted leg because he fucked him all up.
You just have to heal yourself.
And the fuckery keeps going.
Okay. Let us start with Nox.
Oh, do I get a long rest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Long rested up.
That's
you're
probably
literally
good.
being born.
Because when you get into our world, we're gonna need a lot of help.
yeah, we need some hit points and some spell slots.
Yeah, I need spell slots real bad.
Maybe.
The
Did we
evil
level
laugh.
up?
What's that?
Did we level up?
No, he promised the end of this game.
Oh, okay.
Did I?
You didn't, but maybe you
Why
should.
just gaslight him, Josh?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Let's start with Nox. All right.
Okay.
So we'll go kind of back to you were battling all the zombies
Mhm.
and all the freaks that are dead, and you started to feel woozy. You drop down and things go dark. You kind of lose consciousness for just a blink, but then you come back into consciousness, and you can feel yourself walking, and you're just walking through this darkness. You can't really see anything, and then your sight starts to come in again. Just barely, though. It's all blurry, and you feel hot.
Oh yeah, I'm hot.
you feel warm. The temperature is up, and you can feel yourself walking like continuously on your feet. You don't wear shoes, do you, as Nox?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
Can you do a
Confirm.
fit check?
Yep. All right. Well, you smell. You smell like
definitely
you've just
you.
been out for days and
Mm.
days and days, and you're starting to feel tired and worn down. You haven't felt like this since you've been traveling with your troop for that length of, for an extended period of time. Your vision, you can only see blurry visions, but they're starting to shape a little bit, and it's like you're walking through. Just like you can just see the shadows as you walk by, and they almost start to look like bodies hanging.
I'm gonna cast, or I use Vigilant Blessing on myself.
And what's that do?
It gives me an advantage on initiative if I
Great,
encounter
excellent.
anything.
All right. So you do that, and you feel a little bit more alert. And because you did that, kind of your vision just goes, oh. And you're walking in the desert, and as you look to your left, you're walking past a pole with Lizardfolk just hanging off of it.
Ooh, this is giving me bad vibes. I look down at my hands. Am I lizard folk?
Yes. Yep.
Hmm.
They look like
Bummer.
your hands.
I'm gonna try to inspect the ones hanging. Is it like a typical rope, or is it like?
No, they're like strapped to a pole.
Hmm.
You go up to one. It's this Lizardfolk. The bottom jaw is laying on the ground, right? And he's just tied up by his neck and by his waist, His feet are hanging, and he's disemboweled.
Hmm.
Guts.
But it looks like it was done by a humanoid, not
I would try to be
like
more,
some animal.
spend
It does
time. I
not.
would be
Yeah,
like-
it looks. It looks like it was.
No, I'm just like
done
for his
by-
sake.
some kind of sword.
I think he's getting fucked next.
Okay. I'm looking around. It's like
It's just your turn.
I feel
Yeah.
like my friend should be here. So see if there's anyone around that's alive.
Okay, so you continue to walk forward, and it's like endless. It's endless desert. The sun's right up in the sky, beating down on you, and you just walk this endless path, and it's just several ongoing lizardfolk. Just
Hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
just did I do that?
Shake that shake weight,
That- I
buddy.
hope it's off camera.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Several, just several.
We are D&D
Oh, I do?
Breakfast
Nice,
Club.
that
We're five
inspiration,
guys
cool.
who sit at a table every Sunday morning with no pants.
And you can't even say you're wearing pants this time.
I'm not. I'm not wearing pants.
All right.
Do I have any tracks that I'm following, or
Roll a survival.
I'll do guidance on myself.
Okay.
Add a D4 to it.
Love just burning. Is that a cantrip?
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love
it doesn't
burning
matter.
cantrips.
Yeah, love burning cantrips.
Let's see. Survival. Okay, 25.
Wow.
25 is pretty good. You notice this,
Pretty good.
you notice footprints in the sand, large. They look probably double the size of like a normal footprint for a medium-sized human.
Get raped by Bigfoot, homie.
I was thinking giants.
But the toes are just elongated a little bit more.
2 legs or 4?
Too.
2. Maybe I shouldn't follow these tracks.
Man, your character, you
Hello.
are so smart that that you avoid all the fun of D&D.
Gotta go the other
You're too
way.
smart of a
Knox,
guy.
Knox cries out for Palo as loud as he can,
Mm-hmm.
and you wait for maybe a few moments, and Palo does not show up.
The worst god.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, I'm in a desert. I guess the next thing I want to do is try to find a way that I can get... Is there like a sand dune that's higher? And get a high vantage point so I can see out?
Off in the distance, just straight ahead of you.
Okay. That's the direction I'm going to start heading.
Okay.
If there's tracks that I'm still going alongside, I'll try to be sneaky about it so I'm not seen.
Sure. So you continue walking, and it's going to take you a while to get to the top of that dune. So the heat is so incredible. Roll a Constitution.
That is a 10.
10. You
Lizardfolk
suffer.
don't throw
You
really
suffer
well.
1 level of exhaustion.
You're like, oh, sweet, a heat rock. I better go to sleep right here. Here's good.
Feeling kind of strange.
You continue on, and the lizard folk are like non-ending. You just walking them down the middle of that path. It's probably about 20 feet wide.
I use enhance ability on myself. It's a spell. I have advantage on Constitution saves.
Okay.
Or checks, I guess.
Sure.
Is that considered? No, that wouldn't even be a save. Yeah, I still do it.
All right.
Gives me 2d6 temporary hit points.
That's not bad.
Doesn't help versus level 6 exhaustion.
Nope.
Someone's gonna die from the sun.
But the advantage
Can you imagine? He's gone all last week, so he comes back and then dies of exhaustion over the next hour.
First 10 minutes of game,
Yep.
and you're done.
Good to
See
go.
you
I'll
on the
keep
next
walking.
hop.
Okay.
Right.
So you get
Thanks, Palo.
you get to the you get to where the bottom of the dune starts to escalate, and roll your. What do you want to roll
D20.
here?
Don't feel bad, Alex. When I missed the game afterwards, I got voluntold into the drop the soap situation too. So
Hmm.
I think that's just how it happens.
Don't miss a game, apparently.
roll your perception.
Perception.
You hear it coming.
That is a 25.
25. You hear from the left.
I'll go over to the
Yep.
is it the lizard one.
Yep. You turn and you can barely see. He's hanging by his neck from the top of the pole, and both his legs are capped off at the knee.
Oh, you spare the dying on him. Make sure he's not.
Okay.
Stabilize.
Okay. So he's stable. He's just like
You know me.
Roll your. How do you remember stuff?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Yeah.
Hmm. 17.
Yep. You remember him. He's from one of your tribe.
Hmm.
You considered him a friend. His name is Anarch.
What a narc.
He's a
Fucking
narc.
narc.
He deserved it. He's a
Yeah.
narc.
He was
Stitches
about
get stitches.
he was about 10 years younger than
I
you.
don't know what the fuck he
Hmm.
did,
But
then,
you
it
guys
must have been real
traveled
bad.
a lot.
Hmm.
Knox, where were you?
I don't know.
Knox, they're all dead.
I'm gonna look at other ones. Do I recognize other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
A lot of them are your tribe.
I'm gonna look for.
How big was your tribe?
I'll say probably at least a few hundred.
How many
200.
crucifixes do I need
Yeah.
to place in the sand?
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of lizard folk.
9, 10 inches.
They're every single one of these, like, if you would look, they look like someone from your tribe.
Hmm.
Some, they just look like lizard folk. You wouldn't recognize them. Some you can't even distinguish because their face is so mangled up.
I'm gonna try to figure out if this is actually my body, kind of thing. Do I like see my sentinel shield or not sentinel shield? Shield of
Check for the birthmark by your left testicle.
yeah, pretty much.
I need 2 mirrors and a willing volunteer.
So you have your shield on you. Is it a metal shield?
Yeah, it was a shield of arrow catching.
Okay. You look at it and you can see your reflection faintly. It's not a mirror, but
Mhm.
you can. It looks like you.
Okay, so I am actually me. Hmm. How do I get you down from there?
It's too late for me.
Hmm.
They're all dead.
I feel bad for casting Spare the Dying on you now.
Yeah, it's not too
You
late
can-
for you, sadly.
You can see him trying to gasp for air.
Hmm.
You can cut him down,
Yeah, I'll cut him down.
All right. You cut him down and he just drops to the ground.
Oh, I was trying to catch him.
Okay. Roll your athletics.
That's 11 minus 1 is 10.
You do it very ungracefully. You try to catch him,
Mhm.
and you both fall to the ground.
Hmm.
He lands right on top of you. His blood gets all over your armor and your hands as you
Hmm.
push him off you.
Well, at least this is a little more dignified for you.
Thank you, old friend.
What happened? Who did this?
Came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere.
Who?
And he just points up.
Hashtag he who.
He points up to the top of the dune. And
Here's where it comes.
Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
your cross?
Yeah.
and as he points to the top of the dune, his arm drops and he falls back on his. He falls back.
Hmm.
His head crashes into the sand. He looks stable. You can check for a heartbeat. It'll still be there,
Mm-hmm.
but he's just unconscious.
Okay. Let's see. It's a desert, so there's not really cover, so to say.
Nope. It's a sea of sand.
I'll lean him up against the pole, so he's, upright, and keep going, I guess.
You start going up the dune, and as you get closer to the top, you see one of the wooden poles staked into the ground. It doesn't have anything on it.
Oh, that's your stick.
Look around.
You look around. There's no one there. Roll your survival again. Or your perception. Yeah, roll your perception.
Do I have time to use guidance, or is this...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 16 plus 8 would be 24.
You got it. You see the tracks that you saw before at the beginning of the path. Like a long, elongated foot.
Are they still heading in a direction?
They're headed up the dune.
Okay, I'll go up the dune.
All right. As you get up there, you're standing next to the pole that's stuck into the ground. But as you got to the top, you look over, and at the bottom of the dune, and for miles, are just stakes with humanoid figures hanging off it, all spread out, almost a sea, as far as you can see.
Do I see any signs of life in any area, oasis, anything like that?
No. It's all desert. The sun's extremely hot. Roll another constitution.
Oh, it's technically a constitution check
Go ahead.
or save.
What do you think? I'll go
For exhaustion, I think, is it
the save.
saves usually?
Yeah, it's a save.
Okay, so I don't get advantage on that, so it would be 12.
12. You actually make it, and you kind of adjust yourself and do what you need to do to wake yourself up, and with the you find the strength to kind of keep your chest up and wits about you.
Okay. I'm gonna look at where the sun is. Does it look like it's setting? Is it going up?
It's right above you right now.
Right above me? Okay. So no way to find any shade.
There's nothing out there except for the shadow of the stake in the ground.
Shelter. Yep.
Mhm.
Dead body time.
Each got sticks.
As you're looking out on the sea of just death, you hear a voice behind you. Hello, Nox.
Look behind me.
Nothing there.
You better tuck that tail between your legs. It's time.
The worst god.
That's right.
I'll start ritual casting Lehman's tiny hut. We'll see if
How long does that take?
11 minutes.
Okay.
We'll see if
Too long.
Yeah.
It'll take too
10
long.
minutes and 58 seconds too long.
mm-hmm.
No, the behind your back guy is not Palo. That's my friend.
I don't know if it is. We'll see.
You think those are two different people?
Palo's actually my
Well,
patron.
I have a good vantage point up here, so yeah, I'm just gonna work on the hut until something happens.
Okay. As you are doing whatever you do, I'm kind of imagining you're doing something with your hands, right?
Oh yeah,
Getting
I'm always
all-
doing something. with
Getting
my
all
hands.
handsy with yourself.
like a hi-yo.
11 minutes. That's a good focus right there.
Mhm.
He just kind of you hear just this deep laughter. Oh, there's no time for that, Nox. Are you enjoying what you're seeing?
I mean, no.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought you might like to see this.
What? Who are you, and why would you think that?
I give this vision 1 star.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, Nox, is this not funny for you?
Generally not.
Oh,
I do not think death is funny in general.
I'm so sorry. The voice is coming from behind you now.
I mean, it's always behind me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just keep working on the hut.
Okay. As you keep on working, he leaves you. The voice leaves you alone for a few minutes. And you continue, and actually, you get your spell off.
Okay. I'll get inside of it, or I am inside of it when it ends or starts. So basically, atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of weather outside. So I don't have to worry about the constitution saves anymore.
Sure. And what's it look like when you get your hut up?
It's, I would say, basically just like a black sphere.
It's a black sphere. Is
Mhm.
there a door?
Nope. It's just like a bubble.
Okay.
It's a dome.
Yeah, a dome that I can
Okay.
just,
Okay. So
if
this
I walk out of, it
this
disappears.
this black dome in the middle of the desert.
Yep, at the
right.
top of the dune.
Okay. All right. And how do you get into it then? Do you open a door or you just walk right into it?
When I finish a spell, it kind of expands from me and
Okay.
goes out 10 feet. I think
Okay.
It was
Okay. So this black sphere starts to form around you,
10-foot radius.
and you feel like you. What did it look like inside your hut?
Well, it's called Lehman's tiny hut, but I imagine it more just like a shadow. Like, so like if you were sitting in shade, basically,
Okay.
and then like from the outside, it's opaque, but you can see outside of it.
Sure. All right. So, as the sphere grows,
Mhm.
you don't see what you normally see as the hut. It all goes black again. And you hear the voice, "Oh, that's a wonderful trick, Nox. Very good, but you can't escape from me. Nox, I need you to knock it off.
Knock what
Ye-
out?
You and your friends are messing with me, and I don't like that.
And how are we messing with you? I don't even know who you are.
You're disturbing my plans, Nox.
What are your plans?
Oh, you've seen my plans already.
I have?
Oh, yes. And I don't find that funny at all.
So, your plans are... I'm pretty sure I haven't seen your plans. Or if I did, I don't remember. I'm a bit old. I don't have the best memory. Could you refresh me?
Oh, he's gonna refresh you, all right?
Don't be coy with me,
Fuck your ass
Mox.
so hard.
I am not a fish.
Don't be coy with me.
I am not a fish. I don't understand why
Turn
you laugh.
around.
Oh, here it comes. Turn around.
I'll turn around.
around.
Grab your ankles.
As you turn around, this shadowy figure, about the twice the size of a human, is all dark. Its arms go way past the kneecap. It's just a dark figure, except with a big, huge Cheshire cat smile. And he just looks at you. Boo!
Boo yourself.
And you snap. Let's go to Celeste and Celeste and Braun.
Or well,
Dustin and
Dustin,
Braun.
yeah,
Dustin and
Dustin
Braun.
and Braun.
Orb and Celeste.
And the captain and cook.
And the captain and the cook.
And lots of meat. Dinner.
Dinner.
What are you guys doing?
I am trying to locate a water source unless they have enough rations.
Their rations are gone. The chef went out, didn't Orb and the chef, didn't you wrangle up some food?
Oh, we got food.
Oh yeah, you do got food.
I sent Old Cap and the chef out to gather some food. I started. Yeah, we had a fire, so they were in theory bringing back, some berries, mushrooms, edible roots, things like that. And now we have lots and lots and lots of dog meat.
2 huge
So-
monstrosities.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm barbecuing.
You and the chef are preparing.
Yeah.
He's helping keep the fire going and butchering it. And what are you doing, Celeste? You're looking for some water? Okay. You find a little freshwater pond, but it's all mucky.
That's fine. I take a dip. I am covered in my own blood and
That's
other
right.
blood.
And your clothes are I should say Dustin's clothes are all ripped to shreds again because you transformed.
Yep. And I have shit all over my face for some reason. Literally.
Yep. You have shit all over your face.
Don't ask me why.
He doesn't really know why. You kind of figure it came from the hole that you came out of.
Just go with that.
The tunnel you came
That
out
was
of.
the
Damn it,
sentence.
that doesn't work either.
Right.
The butthole you came out of.
Right, yeah.
No, I'll clean myself off. I don't have anything to collect water with. I'll go back to camp.
Yeah. Wait. Like, rip some flesh off, and I toss you a skull.
I don't catch it. What are you doing?
We were grabbing water. It's like a free bowl.
Got like 4 holes in it. It's
Yeah, you gotta
cracked
turn it upside down.
Do you have any pans? I look at the chef. Anything else?
Does the chef have any pens?
Pans.
Oh, yeah, the chef has just maybe one cast iron.
Fuck.
Cook pot?
Yeah, cook pot.
There's some water that way. Why don't you go collect some for us? I tell the chef.
Oh, I'm not going to get that. How about you go get that? I'm busy looking after the meat.
I can look after the meat. Go collect the fucking water.
I mean, if
He
this guy
had- he-
pisses in your direction,
he-
you're out.
He kind of he looks at you, and for just a split second, he remembers who you are. Right, you're a fucking werewolf. He saw the transformation back,
Mhm.
so he remembers who he's actually talking to, and he'll say, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go get that water quick for you. And he grabs
For everyone, thank you.
and he goes back. The captain's just sitting by the fire with this ghost face. He's not saying too much. He hasn't said too much since he returned to the campsite.
Have you seen Chance or Nox?
Not yet.
Huh.
I thought that guy was Chance for a little while, to be honest.
The dead guy.
You see this mangled up corpse lying by the fire.
I don't look.
Thanks for getting rid of that problem, by the way.
That wasn't entirely my doing. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Off in the distance, you
That's all
hear.
you say.
Off in the distance, you can hear.
Don't know what we'll do if the others come.
We'll
I'm
die.
pretty- yes. And I don't know how to get back to where I came from. Apparently I came from a prison, but I don't know where that's at.
Well, you left a trail of blood and shit and disturbed leaves in that general direction.
From where I appeared in this body, but we were already escaped at that point.
Maybe he was as bad as disguising his trail as you are.
Hard to disguise your trail when you're running for your fucking life. And I am sorry. Again, sorry.
Might be one of those moments when sorry is just not good enough. I ate your face.
You're not here.
Sorry.
Don't make me eat your face, okay?
Yeah, you probably noticed that like very little of Oreb shows through.
Oh, I
Like,
noticed.
Like he gets super into these roles and forgets that he's not.
No,
somebody
you're not
else.
happy-go-lucky Oreb right now.
Mhm. We need to rest, and that means we need to prepare this campsite. Make a perimeter. Get the fires ready. Start using some of the sticks, sharpening them into points, making like a rudimentary wall of these various walking stick length creations, both ends sharpened. One have jabbed into the ground, the other half at a 45-ish degree angle pointed outward, so that if we are rushed upon, they have some obstacles to overcome.
Okay.
And then also gathering some brush and clearing some brush, make another perimeter outside of that, or maybe inside of that, outside of that, so that there are spots that we could make quick fires
Sure.
in all directions as well.
Okay. That's a good plan. I like that plan. What are you doing?
No, I'll help with the setting up camp,
Okay.
getting it defensible. But then once we're done with that, I'm gonna rest. I
Right.
need to rest badly.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just making it so that if we fall asleep, it's not the end of us.
Hopefully.
The captain's looking at the fire as you guys are all doing that. I got a quick look at a note.
Did you know why we're here? What our goal is?
I think Palo said something about finding Chance, breaking him out of jail.
Yeah. What's that all about? Can't he just put us all in the same spot? That's ridiculous.
He's mailing it in at best. Either he sucks, or he is, He's either incompetent or an asshole.
You
Or
do not
both.
understand, my friends. And
Ah,
Halo's by the fire, and he's like roasting a marshmallow. I have no control over how you can jump. I am very sorry this is how it is.
so it is incompetent.
I suppose, but
Why are you in
You
charge
got-
of this?
you gotta remember
How
that.
did you get this job?
You gotta remember, my friends,
Hard.
I am not a god. I'm
You're an angel of Vistus.
That is true.
Why are you the one that's transporting us across these lands when you're not the angel of the god of time? Shouldn't we be going through him? He would at least know what he's doing.
I want to speak to your manager.
Yes, right. You can't fix that for me. Get me to someone who can.
Yes, the god of time has his own rules, which he is letting us bend.
Well, doesn't Obrus have an angel that can help you? You can at least pinpoint us in a better direction than...
He does not. Or Obrus sees all the time. He works all the time. He does not need help.
And why are you helping him?
He is helping us. He is helping Vistus.
Is this gonna continue forever? We fix one problem, another pops up. We fix that, another pops up. And on it goes till the Hydra has 400 heads and we can't stop it.
That is a worry, yes.
Are we the only team you're sending out? Do you not have anyone else?
There is no one else now.
I would have backups.
They're hard to find. Everybody has been affected. You are my anomalies. You're the only thing that remains of the true prime timeline. Therefore, you
What
are
if
my
we
only
find
hope.
you more anomalies?
Well, then they'd be able to join us. But I think we'd have to go far, far back for that.
Right. So, what are we doing here?
Well, as far as I can tell, we need to get your friend Chance out of jail.
Yep, you told me that.
As well, he's with someone very important.
So that's the actual mission. That's why we're here, and he's stuck in jail in the first place for the other guy.
Exactly.
So we don't truly have to get Chance out of jail.
I
mean, we will. Obviously.
Is this a snatch and grab, a rescue, a preserve, a redirect, a crucify? What kind of mission is this?
However you want to go about doing it.
Oh my, not God.
You just, we need to, we can go in and extract him.
Break him out of jail.
Break him out of
Other guy.
jail. Break
Whatever his name is.
Armenheim. Thank you.
Armenheim. Armenhammer.
Armenheim.
We gotta get
Arnheim. Arnheim.
Arnheim? Okay.
Arnheim.
Arnheim.
His name is Arnheim.
Get him out of jail. That's the mission. That's when we know that we're gonna get all twinkly and fall over again.
Possibly. He has somewhere he needs to be.
Oh, good.
How much high security does this prison have? It's on an island infested with creatures around in the water. There's more creatures. Do they have a lot of guards? Do they have a few guards? Does the captain know anything? He was bringing a prisoner, you said.
Hmm.
Has he ever been here?
Did we ever cover what his name is?
No, we never.
Okay.
We never said.
Yeah, I don't use
The
name
captain's
or title
the captain's still at the fire, and he's watching you guys have this conversation
with nobody.
with nobody. But he's just ghost faced right now. He's pale and he has no clue what is coming in. Off in the distance you hear, "Oh, I got the water for you."
Bring it to a boil.
Oh yeah, right away. And the chef starts working at the fire.
I walk over to our seated PTSD champion.
Palo steps by his side as well,
Mm.
and he says to you, "Oreb, I'm so sorry for these people. I feel bad for them. Look at this poor sucker. His life was not supposed to be like this."
At least he's still alive.
He's like, what? Excuse me.
By the time I was born, he's been dead 2,000 years.
This is true, my friend. But what about all those people on the boat?
By
That
the time
never
I was born, they were dead 2,000 years. You. We were supposed to transport this prisoner. Where are we going? I don't know anything about this prison.
I don't know.
Did you have a contact?
Yes, we were supposed to deliver him to the warden.
The prison that you don't know where it is?
Well, of course, I think the prison's on the north side of the island.
Have you ever been here before?
Many times.
How many guards were there?
Maybe 100?
How big is this prison?
It's pretty large. Don't you remember? You kind of look like one of them.
I give him the stare down.
In fact, I think I remember you.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You've just been hired as our guide. Congratulations. Get us to the prison. Obviously, we won't be bringing that anymore. We're getting somebody back out.
Are you foolish?
Yes.
There's no breaking anybody out of this prison.
Well, technically,
Then you'll die trying.
I point to myself.
Yeah,
It's
didn't
possible.
you just say this is impossible?
I don't know how you got out.
That makes two of us. So, we need a better way in then.
Hmm.
I obviously climbed out of some hole in the ground, but if it's as large as you say the prison is, then trying to find a hole in the ground is ridiculous. We'd be searching forever. So we need a different way in. We need a prisoner. Technically, I'm still a prisoner.
True. Perhaps you have a bounty after all. This is wonderful.
It's a terrible idea.
We could go with my plan.
Well, let's hear it first. I won't shoot it down right away.
I imagine that our prisoners are also in a hole in the ground somewhere, which means they would be safe if we were to burn the entire block to the ground.
I don't know how we could even start a fire that big.
That's the thing about fires, you only have to start a small one.
What kind of walls are around this prison?
Stone.
It's like an oven.
What about the buildings?
Brick and mortar.
Might not burn too easy.
An oven. You just make the fire nearby.
Orb.
You heat all that which is within.
Listen, I don't know what you're trying to plan.
A barbecue.
No. Even if you get in, you're not getting back out. And even
But
if
you're
you
coming with us anyway. So.
even if you escape from your cells, you're not going to defeat the 100 guards that are in there. And then even if you did defeat the 100 guards in there, You have to get past the giant that guards the doors.
Why didn't you lead with
this
the
is
fucking
the information that we were trying to press for a minute ago.
giant? So, giant. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, 100 guards, giant, stone walls, sea monster. Oh wait, yeah, giant seems like one that we haven't touched on yet.
He's an old stone giant. He's been guarding it for a year.
Well, we won't go through the front doors then. Or we'll go in disguise.
They'll recognize you right away.
That's the point.
I think we have a new prisoner. A runaway. I hear that doubles the bounty.
Possibly, but I've never been paid twice for one person.
Well, you haven't ever caught the same person twice.
You've never caught a runaway.
Because you said that's impossible.
I suppose I can help you out.
Oh,
Though I'm not sure why Braun wants to do this.
You still think I'm Braun?
Are you
My
not?
brain.
Do it.
Are you
Do
not?
it.
And I let my face melt. And like the flesh sloghs off until it falls to the ground, and below is his own face.
What the fuck?
Some fucking nightmare fuel.
What the fuck, son? All right.
I'm the
Whatever
captain
you-
now.
Do you say that?
now
I've
he
already
does.
said it.
Yeah. All right. We'll do whatever you want. We'll do whatever you want.
I need to rest.
So what do we do? In the morning, I take you to the front gate.
If we don't die from the wolves.
We survive the night. The wolves will come. Head to the north side of the island. And reevaluate from there. We can monitor the guard rotation. Investigate where this giant is. No giant can be awake 24 hours a day. He's their primary guard. We'll have to find ways around him.
Whatever you guys need. I gotta get some shut-eye. Just tell me what to do in the morning.
We'll draw straws in the morning.
He leans back, and the captain falls asleep. The cook is like, I thought we were going to be eating tonight.
I'm gonna eat. I'm still
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah, the rest of us need food before we go to bed.
He takes a sip of this little stew that he's made out of the wolf meat. Try this. And he gets his thumb into a makeshift bowl, hands it out.
Does he taste it first?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I taste it.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Put some berries in that shit.
Yeah, like I got a whole lot of berries and mushrooms.
Don't you guys want to eat? Don't you want to eat? Yeah. Right.
So-
this one, sir. This bowl is yours.
If there's nothing else to do, you guys just
No, I want my short rest. I
Yep.
want my long rest.
Yep.
Or both.
You guys fall asleep, and we'll go to
Yay.
old Josh, who's been so ignored for a session and a half now.
I'm in
Not
a
really.
box.
We're only in about an hour. I'm
Yeah.
sorry about that, brother.
We're only in about an hour. No big deal.
You're in a box.
I'm in a box. I'm trying to figure out where I know this blonde chick from, because I don't think I know her. I'm like, I don't know.
I have so many ideas for breaking you out if we ever get there.
It's nightfall.
Oh, it's
Right.
not hot in the box.
Not right now,
Right, we're not hot.
but it's been a long day in that box because that sun hits that box. You are in a hole,
okay.
like so. It's like a dugout hole. It goes about 3 feet, and then it's the box on top.
So it's not. It's
not
like a little bit cooler
yeah,
than it could be.
Yeah, but it's still really.
Do they give us water?
uncomfortable. It gets. They give you like maybe 12 ounces of water,
That's bad.
and then. So roll your Constitution.
Right.
If Alex had to, I believe you have to.
Sure, no problem. I roll an 8.
You're rolling 8.
Exhaustion.
One
Your
level
next
of
incarnation is
exhaustion,
better.
please.
This is some karmic shit.
I can
right
just
here.
die now.
Yeah, if you kill yourself now, do you wake up
Right.
back
That's
on
what
the
I'm
moon?
saying.
Hmm.
Get
Take
a
his
shot at
legs off.
Palo.
Take his legs. You gotta take his balls.
In time,
Oh, man.
Wait.
Now that's
Remember what we were
better.
talking about? I think it's time for that in-game vasectomy.
Am I really that mean to everybody else when I DM? Yes. Okay.
I don't think
Good-
so.
good to know.
I don't
Good
think
to
so,
know.
Josh. I don't think so.
Your character hasn't died 3 times yet, so I don't know.
I don't think so. Ryan brought that on himself. You're nicer than Ryan.
Okay. Cool.
You're nicer than Ryan.
Good to know.
I'll remember that.
I have something to live up to.
Apparently.
You hear from the cell next to you or close by. Ren.
Yep.
You know.
Yes.
You're-
Yep.
It's our high.
Yes.
Are you holding up in there?
Well, I do feel rather peaked and sort of tired.
How are we gonna get to the burning caves now?
Well, that's a good question. How long has it been since I started being fairly motivated? Has it been 6 months yet?
What?
Has it been 6 months since that day that you woke up in the cell and I started talking to you and I was all of a sudden really motivated to get shit done? This is important because in around 6 months from at that point, I might have at some point some friends that show up.
What?
It's complicated.
I don't know. Time. You know how time moves here.
Friend,
What do you
have no
think?
idea.
What do you? think?
Sure. I think maybe it's been 6 months. I don't know. But listen, no matter what happens, when we do get our chance, you need to make it to those caverns.
Speaking of chance, what'd that woman call you? Chance.
She's crazier than shit house rat. Come on.
I suppose. Everything's so pointless now.
No, that's not true. You got to keep your chin up, friend. We're gonna get out of here.
Ren, there's no getting out of these boxes.
You know, we're gonna get out of here somehow.
And if we get out of these boxes, we're just going to be locked back up into a cell.
No, we're gonna get out of here.
I suppose so.
Listen, you know, sometimes in life you have your ups and downs, but a calm sea never made a good sailor. So you're gonna be all right. Everything's gonna work out. Trust me.
Just then you hear, "Hey, quiet down in there."
Suck my asshole.
He wants a Riemann.
I need someone to
Knox.
open the door.
Knox, you from your vision,
Mhm.
or where you've been, you blacked out after that voice started just cackling at you, and you're waking up, and you're still hearing that voice, but the next thing you hear is "suck my ass." You're standing in front of a line of boxes. You look up and there's stone walls all around you. There's a few large buildings.
We're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
And you
Well,
hear
that's-
"suck my ass."
Suck my ass.
What?
You heard me. Open this door and see what happens.
What?
Did I
Don't open the door.
stutter? Open this door and see what.
I'm gonna use the voice to try to find the door that the person on the other side that's talking to me is at.
What's that?
I'm gonna try to follow the voice to see where.
That's the
person that's
door in
talking
front of
to
you,
me
I
is.
think.
Yeah, it's
Is
the
it in
door
front of me?
right in front
Yeah.
of you.
Okay.
Poor gas
Look
in there.
inside.
And you see. Oh, what the fuck do you see? Oh, you see a human.
If I see you looking inside, I'm
He's-
gonna give you the double deuces.
He's got long, dirty blonde hair. He's. Oh, wait, what were you? You were just a human.
I think
right?
so.
Yeah, you were just a human. Long, dirty blonde hair. He's got dark circles under his eyes.
Covered in
his,
shit.
His beard is kind of down to here, and it's all scraggly. He's in just these dirty now, like white linen pants and tunic.
I brought my brown pants today.
They're always brown.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Open
I
that.
remember the last thing that we were told is to break Chance out of prison. I'll say, by chance, who are you?
How the fuck does everybody in this place know my name? Seriously.
Your name? I asked you a question.
All right, so which one of the three fucking stooges are you, friend?
Which one do you think I am?
That's right, because you can't tell the voices right now.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I got an 18. So come in here, I'll knock your fucking head and figure it out. Knox.
That is a good guess.
Yeah, you have a certain way of speaking that just lends itself to an overall obtuseness. You sure took your motherfucking time.
I just got here.
I
How
will-
long have you been here?
For 6 fucking months. Living in this
Wow.
godforsaken shithole.
That sounds rough.
You can hear Armine. Ren, who are you talking to?
One of my friends.
Wait,
It's
you
hard to explain.
Keep it down in there. I'll look for keys on my side.
I really am.
You don't have any keys.
Oh. Hmm.
Listen, you gotta find. So, you gotta. This guy next to me. He's got to get out of this prison. He's the Lizardfolk that's supposed to make it to the burning caverns or the blazing caverns or whatever the bus. But you know what I'm talking about. That place that we were at. He's the Lizardfolk.
What?
Yeah, he's one of the ones that was in the
One-
kind of the ghosty sort of, the
Hmm.
people that were with us
Oh,
in that place.
yes,
He's one of
okay.
them.
I need to find the keys. I don't have
Oh,
them.
God.
Wait, I make it to the Blazing Caverns?
Well, you have to, friend. That's what I'm trying to say. It's your motherfucking destiny.
So there's hope for me?
There is always hope, friend.
He starts crying and he's like just like tearful. He's tearful with joy.
I don't fucking know.
How
Don't
big,
worry, we'll get you the fuck out of here.
How big is the opening that I can see him at?
It's just this.
Not like this, but
It's-
you can probably get that
It's
back.
like a foot by foot square, and there's just.
So
bars.
would I
I've
be
got a
able
lot of
to
practice.
reach in and be able to touch him to cast the spell?
Less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex, does it have a hole in it?
That's right.
Does it have a hole in
Can
it?
I touch him?
Can I-
Yes, yes, you can.
Is the hole big enough for me to reach inside of?
You can probably stick your hand just like.
Okay.
Good job. Just like-
I have been
You
here
know,
for
you
6
got-
fucking months.
You can probably sideways your hand in there, kind of like this into Josh's box hole.
Yep, and I'll reach out and I'll grab your hand. Sure.
Where's Fistus when you need him?
Okay.
Let's just get this over with.
This will take 11 minutes.
Can we break on that? Get our shit under control.
Not quite yet. It's a little
Okay.
too early to
Oh.
break.
All right, it'll take 11 minutes. Got it.
Enough to break you.
I can deal with that.
What are you casting?
I'm gonna cast Feign Death on him.
And what's that do?
It's gonna kill him.
It's
I'm
going
like,
to,
hold on.
For an hour, he's going to appear completely dead.
I'm just
Okay.
like, skidid.
Except you're not.
I am dead.
It doesn't work.
Oh, magic doesn't work here.
Interesting.
So I'm
There's
still waiting.
11
So
minutes
we're at
to
minute 12, and I'm like,
And you knew this, and you just let him do it.
I don't know what he's doing, and I don't know if it's gonna
Oh,
work. What the fuck
sure.
do I know?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah,
that
could've been
was
just like a chip in your head. As a
unfortunate.
prisoner, that makes it.
Hmm.
I don't know how this works.
I'm glad I cast it as a ritual.
Yeah, well, listen, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'll see if I can locate the keys.
Get those keys. Where's everybody else?
I don't know.
Shit.
I just got here.
Well, did they just get here?
I don't know. You didn't just get here, so I would assume not.
I'm gonna kill Palo.
I'll go find the keys.
Oh, my friends. Hey,
Is it?
it's Palo.
Oh. Fuck you. And the moon you
No.
rode in on, friend.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You don't give a shit.
I do give a shit. You're my wonderful anomaly, after all.
You're my wonderful shit.
When we get out of here, I'm gonna shoot you.
You can try. Listen, your friends will be here tomorrow.
If I have to sit in this shithole overnight, I'm not gonna be good for walking out of this place.
Here, and he slips in. Your book drops to you.
Sweet. I pick up the book. Still can't use magic in here.
But at least now you have reading material.
Or toilet paper.
More way to slowly slit your wrists.
Paper cut
cut,
number
paper cut,
1000.
paper cut, paper cut. Yeah, right.
It's a way to keep track of days. Give yourself a paper cut every
There
day.
you go.
Very interesting reading, my friend. Looks like you carry someone very dark with you.
I don't hang out with you all that often. I try to avoid it when possible.
Is that a joke?
No.
What is a drogue?
I'll go find the keys.
Yeah, go ahead, Knox. Go find the keys. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I see that you have this all under control.
I walk away.
I don't see you helping, so someone's got to do something.
I can only do so much.
Yeah, you just basically show up and make us look crazy in front of other people so far. Thanks for that.
Arheim is. You talking to your imaginary friend again?
Yeah, I wish he was imaginary. He's an asshole.
Listen, Chance. Know that you don't trust me. But
Wow, he's a rocket scientist. No, it's not a rocket scientist. There's no such thing. He's an archmage, too.
please, in time, I know that you will begin to trust me.
Seen that in the future, have you?
I'm very sorry about your situation right now. But I know soon everything will come together and we'll be at an understanding with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more concerned about Knox right now. Where were you? You were late to showing up.
I'm off finding keys right now, aren't I?
Yeah, he walked off to
Oh.
find the key.
So he'll pop out. He'll just stop talking for a second.
Palo?
Yep. And he'll pop next to you and walk next to you. And you're just kind of looking around. There's two large buildings.
Okay.
So
Is there anyone else around?
you can see like guards. It's nighttime, so you suspect that most of the guards would be sleeping, but there's still guards out and about walking the grounds.
Okay.
They've got these torches.
I got a
You see-
passive perception of 18, so I'm just doing what I think would be around
Sure.
and looking for the keys.
Sure. Both buildings have doorway entrances facing the courtyard. And at both entrances are 2 guards each with torches.
Okay. I'm just walking around the perimeter.
Okay. As you're walking around, Palo pops up. Hello, Nox.
Is there anyone around that could hear me? Just quick, like, do a
Mm-mm.
look.
No.
Hello.
Well, where were you, my friend?
Well, last I remembered, I was at the undead army fighting, and then I was in a desert.
You were in desert.
Yes, there was bodies of lizardmen on poles as far as the eye could see, and I went up to the top of a dune and cast a spell up there, and some shadowy figure said boo, and then I appeared here.
And what was this?
Well, one of the lizardmen knew my name, so it had to be correct. I was in my own body.
This doesn't make sense. You weren't with your tribe for several years before
Correct.
all this happened.
Yes.
Describe this shadowy figure.
I'll describe him as best as I could.
Sure. Oh, this is disturbing.
You weren't the one seeing the bodies.
You find the keys in the warden's office in this building right over here.
Oh, right over here. Okay.
Your friends will be showing up in the morning. Maybe I suggest not letting chance out until then.
Okay.
I'm glad you've been here for 6 months. Wait one more day.
So now I will look for a bunker somewhere to sleep. Bunk
Oh, he
bed or
doesn't come
something.
back. That's a good idea.
Nope.
Don't forget to get those keys. Very
Do I
important.
get them now?
Might be a good-
Condom.
I figure if they're missing, somebody might be like, "Who's got my keys?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I don't know why I have my keys here." So maybe I come back and get it when I need them.
Good luck, my friend. You do what you need to do. I will be looking into your strange experience. And he pops up.
Which one? No?
You
No
wonder.
answer? Okay. Well, I will go something.
So you see a couple of guards going in and out of that same building where he was pointing to.
Okay.
They walk out. They take the torches from the 2 guards that were posted up, and the 2 guards walk into that building. It looks like they were kind of changing shifts at that point.
Okay. I will go to sleep because I was told that we got to break them out tomorrow. So.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. Night passes. Long rests if you got them.
Yay.
Oh, thank God.
Using all my hit die.
You don't have to. That's the beauty of a long rest.
Really?
A real long rest just refreshes your hit points.
Well,
We're
ain't
just not
that
used
some
to
shit?
getting them because when we play with Ryan, it takes a week.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah, fuck those rules.
Find,
So I don't think feign death is going to be.
I don't even know how to
helpful
do a
anymore,
long rest.
press the long rest.
There's a long
button.
rest button right above your walking speed, or at least that's where it is on the tablet.
It's somewhere.
There's probably the gear next
No.
to your name.
Yeah,
Hit the
the
gear next to your
to my
name.
name brings up edit character, manage levels, long rest.
Yep.
Short rest. Okay. Take long rest.
God, Ryan, you really scarred Brian. It looks like he doesn't even know what a long rest is.
It's not my fault.
So I don't know how to level up. I don't know how to fucking long rest. I don't know how to add cool gear.
He knows how to fucking
I
complain.
know how to complain. It's getting steamy in here. I think it's warmer outside now than it was when we.
Probably.
Chance, you wake up in the box. It's cooler. It's
Okay. It's been
dawn.
overnight.
It's dawn.
Sure.
You hear Arheim just kind of pacing back and forth. You can hear his footsteps quietly.
Are you ready?
Is that you, Chance?
Yeah, it's me.
I'm wondering who you are.
Well, you just guessed. First try, look at that.
It looks like the gods are on my side, huh?
Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far, friend, but somebody
That is an
is.
enthusiastic interpretation.
Yeah, very optimistic interpretation of the facts. But me and my friends are here to help. And at some point, when we get the job done, I'll be gone and Ren will be back. So you might have to take care of him or something shit. I don't know. But as long as I'm here, we'll try and get you the fuck out. Because that's what I'm here to do.
I'm excited to get out of this cell.
That makes two of us.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
All right. Be ready.
Have their muscles atrophied? Will they be able to run? Will they be able to
Overnight?
walk? Or just over the 6 months?
Hey, no, we've been keeping really fit by shoveling shit all day long. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Onto yourself.
Yeah, evidently, my white linens are brown. So, yeah, that's how we move it out. We just coat ourselves in it, and then we walk out.
And shake it off.
Shake it off. Yeah, in the yard.
How did you just like clean out your plot hole?
Some kind of hole.
All right. So, did you guys come up with a plan last night? Is your friend
Nope.
coming back?
Yeah, probably. We're not big on plans.
I'm gonna walk the perimeter and continuously just keep casting light to see if I can figure out where the anti-magic areas are.
Okay.
If there's any that are non-anti-magic.
Brian, zip it up, dude.
You thought of something terrible.
You're you're not able to find one spot in all through this.
Do guards ever go outside of the prison, or are they always just inside? Is there any shifts where people come out?
You just know that from walking the perimeter, there's 2 large doors that would open up and close.
Okay.
Above these large doors, you saw a stone giant just standing in front of them.
Okay. This is fun.
It sure is.
I have so many spells I want to cast, but none of them able to.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my friend's coming back.
Okay. I assume there's no other entrances or exits. It's just that one.
Right.
Okay. I'll go back to his cell.
His cell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are there any other guards around or walking
There's one posted up.
around his cell?
Yeah, there's one posted up around his cell.
Okay.
Just standing guard.
Would you like to take a break? Which shift?
My shift doesn't get done for... What are you...
Oh, no, yeah, don't let him come over here. He was fucking with me yesterday. Damn near kicked my ass. I don't like that guy. You should stay here. You're much more friendly.
You shut the fuck up in there, all right?
Hey, shit for brains, do your job. Don't leave me alone with him. I'm going to try to persuade him to actually leave me alone with him by insinuating that it's not what I want. Can I roll a persuasion?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, not great. 12?
You shut the fuck up, or else I'm going to be fucking with you pretty soon.
Yeah, you got a pretty mouth. Why don't you come on in?
He does that all the time.
Humphrey, can you believe this shit? And what are you doing here anyway? You're not supposed to post up until nightfall.
Humphrey.
It's a step up from phallus.
Okay.
There's nothing to do around here.
Vagina lips, what are you doing here?
So boring around here. Always looking for something to do. But if you want, I'll come back later.
Listen, I mean, you should get some rest, man. Have you been up all night?
Yeah.
No, you want to just leave.
I've been having issues sleeping lately. It's, you know,
Hey,
night shifts.
I'll tell you what. If you want to help out, I really got to take a shit.
Yeah.
Why don't you just stand here for a little bit?
Oh,
if,
fuck.
And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Quick question. Is the guard shitter and the inmate shitter different, or is it the same shitter?
It'd probably be the same.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they haven't discovered you yet. They're not walking down into the shithole. That's you.
Yeah, we're about to go back.
They just go upstairs. And
They don't
shit
look
into your
down. They
hole.
don't crawl into that at all. It doesn't really get cleaned out whatsoever. They might.
Okay, so it's still the way out. Got it. Hey, listen, we got a way out. You need to get me and Armaheim over here to the shitter, because that's how we get out. We gotta crawl through the shitter.
No other guards are around, right? Just look around.
I mean, you see them walking around. You see some prisoners in the courtyard, chained up, and just talking. So the other guards are just around them. There's about 10.
Okay. Just making
Just
sure
around
no
them.
one can hear me.
Yeah. You're away. The boxes are like, kind of against one of the walls,
Okay.
away from everybody else.
I found out from Palo where the keys are, so I can get you out through here. However, the only exit or entrance I found out of this place is guarded by a rock giant.
No, we got another way out. I spent the last 6 fucking months digging a hole out through the shitter. So there is a way out. We just gotta get there.
So, are you sure that that's an actual exit?
Yes.
You've been out there?
I mean, not all the way out, but we broke through yesterday. We were supposed to make our getaway, only we got stuck in the box for some reason, and the other 2 left without us. Fuckheads.
So people did get out through there, so you know it's a for sure way out.
Well, it's the best chance I think we have right now. So I'm going for it. If you can get us to the shitter, I'm gonna crawl through shit.
How do they determine when you take a shit? Is it...
I mean, it's just like you're like, I gotta take a shit.
You haven't been out of the box since you've been in.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to shit in the corner.
Well, so when we get notice that the other 2 are here, I get the keys, you come out, you go to the shitter.
So we're waiting for those other 2 assholes?
Yes.
Okay.
I know where the keys are, so I get it whenever I find out that they're here.
Okay.
All right. We're back at the campsite with Brian and Ryan, Celeste, and Orb, and Dustin, and Braun, whoever you want to call yourselves.
You
The-
made this bed. You can fucking
The captain and the chef are waking up. The chef is reheating some of the stew from last night. You wake up to the smell of cooking wolf and rotting wolf and rotting flesh, because I don't think you ever moved the body.
He was over the fire, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right. You smelled burnt, rotting flesh.
Yeah, we crisped him up so he wouldn't rot. And
I mean,
attract
I didn't put him there.
too
Sure.
many bugs.
The night was uneventful. You were able to get your long rest.
That was not uneventful. Oh. Maybe you should carry this in when I hand you the crossbow. I can use it, just I probably shouldn't have it on me. Did they have any weapons?
Alex, by the way, sorry to break right there, but you can equip a short sword and a shield. No pluses.
Okay.
You have just leather armor.
Okay.
Oh, Josh, you can put on a tunic and some pants.
Sure. Yep.
All right.
I'm
Go
good.
ahead. So you're handing him the crossbow.
I'll take that and one of the spears that we made last night to keep the wolves at bay. That'll be my
Sure.
other in the other hand.
Okay.
Did the captain have any daggers on him?
Yeah, he's got 2 daggers.
Okay. I just make mental note of it.
All right.
I'm really not ready for this, but we don't really seem to have any other options.
Let's go. Lead the way, guide.
It will be about a half a day to navigate it. Maybe not. Maybe only 4 hours or so. It's a pretty large island, the Wayward Island is. I just want to stay away from any kind of the wolves or anything, so maybe hug the coastline tight. Walk the perimeter. It'll be easier to navigate to the north side of the island.
Is this prison the only structure on this island?
Yes.
Any watch posts?
There will be
guards you're aware of?
There will
Places
be.
that we know.
I don't know about any other posts. Usually they let all the wolves get anybody who actually gets out of the prison walls. As we get to the north side of the prison, there will be a port. There will be a few ships there. You guys can do with that information what you want. There'll be a stone giant there. We'll get past the stone giant, and then I want my money for this son of a bitch before you guys pull any shit. So I get out and clear.
You'll get out just fine unless you open your fucking mouth. Then I'll put a bolt right through your eyes.
You don't worry about me, son. Me and the chef over there, we get our money. You guys can do whatever you want, but I want to be out of those doors before you start.
Up to you and your negotiating. Good luck with that.
I'll be just fine, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He remembers for a second that he keeps on. He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
I'm arguing with 2 demons in the woods.
Yeah, right.
Whoops. My bad.
Sorry, sir.
He's used to being your boss. He's used to turning prisoners in and treating them like shit. But he remembers who you are.
He saw you like John Carpenter's fucking It your face off thing or some shit.
They saw me mow down on him.
Right.
Let me have one of your knives.
You can have both of them if you want.
Just one. I don't want to leave you defenseless.
Well, here you go.
Just in case. Let's get the show on the road, I say.
All right, I suppose that way's the coastline. We'll walk the coast until we get to the prison.
What are you gonna do?
And we're walking and talking at this point.
When we get there, I mean, I know where I'm going. Mine's a ticket inside.
I propose we surveil the institution first. We get there, we watch for a couple days.
Maybe a couple months.
Couple years.
See what we're actually getting into.
I agree. We should at least inspect it first. See what's what.
That's what I thought of.
Thanks, guys.
You're looking to stay a couple days there.
We're gonna surveil the land.
Well, I will mention that they do have quarters for the bounty hunters for overnight stays.
So then we should show up later in the evening to make a stay warranted. But before that, let's at least
Get there,
see what.
spend a couple hours, see what we can see. Then we turn in a bounty. as the sun sets.
Plan.
So, suppose we don't really need to come up with any kind of story since my ship already was destroyed.
Yeah.
We can just say that we go in, we found this prisoner who had escaped after our ship has crashed. We just tell the truth, right?
Sometimes the truth makes the best lies.
Yes. All right. Well. All right. That's our plan. We won't go through the whole traveling the 4 hours, but you'll arrive a couple hours before. It's only, you left in the morning. Took you 4 hours to get there. We'll say it's about 1 o'clock.
Oh, we got plenty of
And
time.
off in the distance, you see the stone giant's head peek over the trees and the wall. The wall just kind of.
Is he in
sits
front of the wall or behind the wall?
He's in front.
How tall are the walls?
We set up behind the forest line.
I'd say 20 feet.
Observe.
See if anyone comes and goes.
Wolf jerky.
Yeah, you got some wolf jerky. The chef has been having troubles keeping up with you because he's portly and he gets tired. He's used to sitting on a ship all day.
I mean, there's really, I don't know what we'd even be looking for.
So if there is a prison escape, chances are we're going to have to flee on one of those ships. We need to see how often, how frequently, and how numerous the guard rotations are. How many are posted. See what the approximate crew size is. If it's normal for somebody to be able to just randomly go on the ship.
Do they
need to
have
stop and ask
ships here?
permission? This one said something about 3 or 4 ships being docked in the bay.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
Confined in the walls or
suppose
outside of
there's-
the walls?
I suppose there's about 3 shifts that happen during the day,
Did
right?
you say shifts or ships?
Shifts. The 3 shift changes.
This is a different story than I'd imagined. I thought there were ships.
There are 3 ships. There's
This is the
well,
same
I don't know
story.
how many ships are there. Usually there's 3. Sometimes there's only 1. It depends on who's coming in for bounties, and sometimes there's days that there aren't ships there, right? It's not every day a bounty comes in.
So, are they within the confines of the walls?
The ships? No, they're outside. Always have to pass the stone giant, and there's always a couple of guards posted up there with the giant to help escort any bounty hunters in.
Into the prison.
Correct.
But the ships aren't there. The stone giant's not guarding the ships.
They're not guarding the ships. The ships could be there. They couldn't be there. I
Can
don't
we
know.
see them from where we
I
are.
think we should find that out before we do anything.
You as you walk on, you're starting to see the edge of the coast curve around, and you do see 2 ships. One's smaller and one's larger.
Well, that's our ride out.
It's about 50 miles to the coastline of the mainland.
We're gonna need a ride when we get out. I'll make it worth your while.
Well, why don't you ask this one? He's a hell of a sailor.
Are you sure about that?
I think when we get up there, we go down and speak to the captains of the ship. Negotiate quick escape before we begin the prisoner exchange.
Seems fine to me, guys.
Perfect.
Oh, it's getting late. No time like the present. I'm not really sure if that actually applies anymore.
All right. You obviously can't be seen here. Looks like this one's on me. I just start walking toward the coast. We're already on the coast. I stay on the coast.
Okay.
Keep walking around.
Oreb, Braun, Brian, you're walking ahead of the group.
Yep.
And
I should have had a plan for this. I had all this time to think. Okay.
right, you're walking up on the group, or walking up on the prism now. And it's got about 20-foot tall stone walls. And you're seeing the giant as you get closer, and he towers a little bit. I don't know. How big are usually giants here? Yeah, he's towering.
Stone
They're
giants.
as tall as you want them to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, stone
he's-
giants think are like 12 or 15 feet tall.
Right.
I mean, you can
yeah.
look at the miniature
Sure.
to
He,
compare.
He's
18 feet,
just
20 feet.
yeah, he's just shy of being as tall as the wall. And he's right in front of the port. There's maybe about 50 feet of land, and then it's the between the port and the prison. And there happens to be 2 boats, and out of there's someone walking out the doors. The giant kind of steps aside, and there are 2 figures walking to the boat. One of the boats, the smaller one. And they get in and they start to launch off.
Is this at like a great distance from me, or is this?
I'd say you're probably about 121. 21. That's pretty exact.
121 feet. Exactly.
Yards. I would say yards.
I'll give a wave as I'm walking in their direction to see if it helps.
They look out to you, but you can tell one of them's female, and she's getting in the boat, and the other one is just kind of looks out and just kind of gives you one of these, and
This is very much like a hey, not like a kudos.
but he just kind of waves to you. But the giant takes note of that, and he looks to the side, and he just boom, boom, knocks on the door of the prison, and he opens one of the doors up, and out come a couple guards, and they kind of peer down at you. And they're starting walking towards your way.
Yeah, I was angling toward the docks particularly, but if the one is leaving and I don't see anyone actively on the other boat at the moment,
You don't see anybody on the other
then
boat.
yeah, I'll kind of split the difference between the dock and the door.
Okay, so you're walking towards that. Okay.
That general direction.
The guards meet up with you. They're just 2 human guards that in studded leather, and one of them just calls out to you. You're about 20 yards out now. Yo, what's your business here?
Just a drop off, the usual.
I don't see anyone around you.
Nope.
So where's this prisoner?
He'll be of particular interest to you.
And why is that?
Well, because he's very expensive.
He's expensive, huh?
Mm.
Are you part of the crew that was supposed to show up yesterday?
Yep, that's me.
What happened to you?
We had a little run-in. First with the serpent in the bay, then with a few wolves. We're running a little light now.
Ah, yeah, the wolves were out last night. Someone escaped.
Not for long.
Oh, you busted him, huh?
We got him. We lost our original quarry that we were coming here to bring. But we were replenished with somebody a little more exciting.
Well, the warden will be upset about the one that's lost. But suppose that's just room for more, and I'm sure we could he'll give you good payment for the one that you brought back.
Yeah.
Probably the same deal.
I think he's going to be a little more expensive. He has lots of information.
Oh.
He found a way out of the prison.
Yeah.
Hey, you
suppose-
double fucker.
Yep.
You just fucked me too.
Yep.
You don't need to
Okay.
survive this mission.
Everybody. Oh, no.
I realized that about an hour ago.
We don't all even
Well
make it
done.
alive.
Well done. Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll negotiations. Everything's negotiable. So
You're just his ticket in.
negotiable. And yeah. Once you just take us to him, and we'll help him.
See, I'm going to need something in writing. You know how
Does-
this works.
does
It's
it
not
look-
your first rodeo.
Does this look like we have a pen and a pad here?
Oh, you're right. If only there was some place where you could store all these proper utensils, somewhere nearby, perhaps dry from the elements. Oh, like that giant fucking building right there.
All right. I'll tell you what. We'll go back. We'll inform the warden of your arrival.
Perfect.
How long is it going to be until he shows up?
I'm keeping him somewhere safe, but he's nearby.
Okay. Should we say an hour's time?
Sounds lovely. It's a date.
All right. I'll inform Rocky over there that you'll be showing up, so you won't have any issues with him. And the warden will be right inside waiting for your arrival.
Sounds wonderful.
Excellent.
And then I just turn around and I walk back.
Okay. And so do they. They go into the prison walls, and you wind up back with Dustin and the chef and the captain.
There's only one ship remaining, and there was no one manning it. We could probably make a run for it, but it doesn't seem it would be a last-ditch effort. Not of particular use to us.
Oh, run. I think you could outrun that giant.
No. But I don't need to outrun the giant. And I look at the fat chef.
Oh, fuck.
What are you looking at me for?
Nothing, you're a valuable member of this team.
Yes.
I don't know what you got planned, but I'm not going with you.
You got a new nickname. It's Bait.
I plan on
switch.
staying here until another ship comes where we can go.
You want to stay up here alone with the wolves?
I mean, I'm going in there with the captain. Sure, they'll host us for a night or two until the next ship comes in, or
They
the
will.
next ship leaves.
We have a meeting with the warden in about 45 minutes. And I'm sure that we will be hosted adequately.
And the warden or the captain looks at you. Son, what about my money? Did he say anything about my money?
I got a verbal from the guards promising at least double what you were expected from Stitch or Switch, whatever the fuck his name was.
Mhm.
Yeah. Switch. Yes. All right, that sounds great. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
I arranged it so they should be drawing up the contract now. It should be all in order.
Excellent.
And I look at you for a second and I say, they know who you are.
Nobody knows who I am but you.
No, not that who you are. They know you've escaped previously.
Well, I figured they would probably know that anyways by my face.
I just wanted to make sure you were prepared.
Yes. Prepare me for a beating.
that is all I offer in that conversation.
We're gonna
Don't worry,
have to.
I'm pretty smart. I'll figure it out afterwards.
Real quick, you will.
We're gonna-
sold me out, that son of a bitch.
We're gonna have to tie him up.
I mean, just enough to be believable. Some hands behind the back should be plenty.
No. Here. Have some rope.
And then I will, as I'm tying, I'm going to explain that it is disguised. It is just an overblown shoelace knot, and I slide the end into your hand. If you pull on this, it does come undone.
You really do have some sailor in you.
Roll something for that.
Deception?
I lied to you.
Or not tying? I don't know. I rolled an 11.
Okay, well, are you trying to deceive him now, Brian?
Deception or intelligence check?
See, I think that is primarily deception.
Yeah, asshole. Okay, 11.
Inside.
Well,
Insight.
plus my skills here.
Which he actually has.
Oh, I'm sure.
I,
what he does.
however,
15.
do not have insight.
Nope. So he believes him.
Nice. Yeah. So I put the
All right,
the end of the rope
roll
on there.
for your knot.
I mean, he's not. He's just trying to make
Survival.
it bad.
Yeah, it's actually just like a couple square knots. So,
Okay.
Would my
together.
survival know the knot?
You can't see it.
You can't see it, but
It's got some loops in it and stuff, so it doesn't feel. just
first
like
I'll
a
have
tight knot.
Brian roll for the knot making.
Okay. Well, what skill is
Survival.
Survival for sure.
That makes sense.
12?
Okay, it's fairly secure knot. Roll for your survival. You kind of are just trying to test it.
I mean, you have a knife.
Natural 20.
Natural
Nice.
20. You tug on it, and
maybe
Get
you-
your thumb out of there.
You don't know what the fuck you're doing at all, I say, as I'm like, it's a real fucking knot.
Don't tell anybody, but I'm not a sailor.
I mean, it's not that tight anyways. I could probably slip my wrist through it.
Good.
all right. So shall we go on now? The captain says.
We are so bad at this. Why are we so bad at this?
Brian.
This is my fault. Yeah, let's do it.
Everything else, we're just gonna have to wing it.
Where are you keeping your dagger?
Good question. Maybe.
Don't keep it in your ass.
in the purse.
First of all, it's not my ass.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
And we have a title for the episode.
It's not my ass. Fuck. Hopefully it came with a sheet.
Viewership drops from 14 to 3.
No shit.
I probably have to give the dagger to Orb.
Mm.
I'm not gonna be able to stow it anywhere that they're
Okay.
not gonna find.
Okay, so you gave it to her before you let him tie you up with this knot that's
I'm
supposed
going
to
to
be
jail
coming undone.
anyways.
What's your intelligence?
We don't have an actual plan.
Here, tie me up.
I'm pretty sure our plan is I'm going into jail and you're not.
It's exactly the plan.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good plan, but it's all we've got.
Okay.
There were so many other plans you guys could have come up with.
Yeah, what's that?
Crawling
Mr.
through.
Been here stuck for 6 months and shit.
Fuck you.
Good plan.
I had a good plan, and you followed it and got out.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping to just make enough of a distraction for you and Arm & Hammer to get out through the shithole.
That's what I'm hoping too. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start headed towards the.
Back toward the prison.
Okay, so you get there. You see the giant,
Alcaspaz.
right? They call him Old Rocky. He opens the door for you, and you walk through the two. These are steel doors, 2 giant steel doors. They're about 15 feet. They take up 15 feet of the 20 foot of wall, and you walk through, and there is the warden standing there. He has short hair, a stubble on his face. He's got an eye patch over his left eye, and he's all in black garb. He's got a badge over here, and he's with 2 other guards welcoming you in.
Welcoming.
Yeah.
He looks over to the captain.
Yeah. But I'm distinctly walking in front of the captain. I'm keeping him in my wings. I figured out wings, not the actual wings this time.
Captain Revstuck, see that you've found one of our own here. Thank you for bringing him back. The captain looks up. Yeah, and I want my money for him too. You can have that. You'll have to come to my quarters to get it, though. You know the drill. I really appreciate you. And he motions.
We really appreciate you.
And he motions for the guards to grab him. You know where to take him. Welcome back, Dustin.
Should have kept a better eye on me.
We won't make that mistake again. I can assure you.
Just don't lose the other.
The other, huh? And who's the other?
The other eye.
That's great. That's great. Before you leave, though, and go to your fine accommodations here, where's Trenton?
He's dead. I left him for dead a long time ago.
And where was this?
In the forest somewhere. The wolves got him.
All
They
right.
had a little worse luck with me.
Yeah, I suppose so. All right.
If you're looking for retrieval, we came from the southeast. Probably about 4 hours from here is when we first encountered this one.
Perfect, my friend. And he reaches out to shake your hand. I really appreciate you guys coming in and helping us out with this.
No problem.
Shut the fuck up. Guards, take him away.
Here we go, and it starts.
That
See you
one is
tomorrow,
mouthy.
Cyclops.
I do believe he intends harm to your eyes.
He'll be of no harm. We're not worried one bit about him, where he's going. Come. Let me get you your cash, and you're more than welcome to stay the night. It looks like you need to resupply, and we'll be happy to do anything we can for you to help. Now that you have helped out with us.
As the guards are dragging me away, I'm going to start shouting. Slightly insane sounding. But I'll be like, I had a chance! My name's Celeste, I don't belong here! And I'll keep doing it over and over. Trying to figure out who my friends are.
You continue screaming that
I mean,
all the way to your new house.
can I hear him cross the courtyard?
Faintly, you start to hear someone yelling, I had a chance, I had a chance.
My name's Celeste. I don't
Celeste.
belong here.
Knox, you're still kind of over by the boxes with the guard because the guard has walked away that you relieved.
Okay, Knox, now.
Okay.
They're obviously here.
Yep.
Yeah, I will go to the warden's office.
No, what? No. Hey, let me out now. Just leaves.
He wants to escape.
I need
Right now.
No, I,
keys.
I
Doesn't
need
have
the
the keys.
Yeah.
Here comes 2 guards dragging a very haggard-looking prisoner over, and he's shouting, "I'm Celeste! I'm Celeste! I could have had a
Actually,
chance!"
My voice is, Well, actually.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
That's right.
right.
Actually, my name's Chance. My name's Chance.
No, my name's Celeste.
I'm Celeste. You could have had a chance.
As I pass by, I'll say, "Shut that one up. He was making me noxus."
So bad at this.
So
The
bad.
guards
Kill them all!
The guards. The guards
Why don't we ever have a code? Like, what the hell?
The
Yeah.
guards drop him, and they just
blueberries.
Porcupine,
Blueberries.
like anything.
They're gonna punch him.
They punch you.
Punch me.
I'm gonna roll to hit with advantage.
You're restrained.
Natural 20.
Oh God.
You take 2 damage.
86.
Are they monks?
26.
What is
yeah.
it?
Are they
No,
monks?
it's just
No,
strength
2d4.
plus 1.
It's a damage of
Strength
your
plus
One
1.
plus
Damage
your
plus-
strength.
So if his strength is a 16, then it's 4 damage. If his
Okay.
strength is an 18,
Okay.
it's 5 damage.
Okay. You take 3 damage.
Okay. I didn't want to have a little fun time right now.
You're sick, Dustin. You're a sick one.
So are they bringing him to the box?
Yes.
Okay.
So they drag you over and they open the door to another box.
Hey,
and they
Dustin,
throw you out.
I could have had a chance too.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
No, I don't think you understand, friend.
That's not Chance at all. He said friend. He didn't say dear or sweetie.
Sweetie
or...
cheese.
No, that's true. Listen.
Sugar tits.
I don't think I heard that one yet.
Listen, darling. I could have had a chance to get the fuck out of here too.
Chance.
Yep.
Great. Now we're locked up.
I just leave. I'm
Yep.
going home.
Yep.
I'm rich and happy.
That's okay.
Dustin, is that you?
No, it's not him. Not anymore. It's one of my friends I was telling you about.
Are we in separate
Yeah,
boxes?
we're in separate
Yeah.
boxes. There's
Okay,
3
but we
boxes.
can hear each other through the walls pretty
Yeah.
easily.
You got thrown into the box. It's a metal box, and it's about a 3-foot drop, and then there's just ground. It's a hole in the ground.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's one of my friends. We're gonna get out of here. It's confusing, but he's actually a she, and she turns into a werewolf. So don't be freaked out if it goes sideways.
Is it-
Why are you always telling everyone everything right away?
I don't know. I've been here for 6 fucking months. So this is not right away for me.
6 months? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh man.
Why have you been here for 6 months? I just got here yesterday.
I'm quiet. No, I would say, I'm going to kill Palo.
Well, that's a nice thought, but that's not possible.
We'll see what happens. I got plans. That motherfucker left me here to rot in jail for 6 months.
Well, it's not over yet. We had a plan coming in, but we don't have a good plan getting out.
We got to make it to the shitter. Are there guards around that aren't?
Next roll.
Before I start saying that shit.
I will say my passive perception is 18. Should I still roll it?
Yes, because you walked away a little bit.
Perception 25.
And roll intelligence.
Intelligence? Natural 1.
Yes.
I
So he
hear it.
sees
I don't know what to
something,
do.
but he doesn't know what the fuck
I'll
it
give you
is.
advantage because you rolled a 25.
That's a little bit better. That's a 3.
Oh my god.
All right. You walked away and you heard keys jingling.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to the warden's office.
He must be on his way back now. I can
There must-
hear him.
There must be a second set of keys. Is probably what I think.
Right. Yeah, no shit. Oh man. Is he in the box yet? He's in the box, are you? Yeah, okay.
He's in the box.
Because they must have had keys to open the box to let him in.
Right.
It would have been a good time for you to werewolf the fuck out, I'm just saying.
That wouldn't have been a good time. I tried to infuse my hands with lightning, blood magic.
Magic does not
Hurt
work
yourself.
here.
Do I
Hurt
have to
yourself
hurt
first.
myself to try it, or does it not even work?
You would have to hurt yourself to try it.
Then I hurt myself to try it.
How do you hurt yourself?
With Hemocraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take 3 damage.
I guess the question is more like, does the Hemocraft work?
Yeah, can you even activate
Can you
it?
activate it? Because are you drawing life out of energy from you?
Can't activate
So
it.
it probably doesn't.
Oh, so it doesn't hurt you.
Okay.
So I'm trying to like pull blood out of my hands and nothing's happening. That we may have a problem here.
Pardon me.
You know,
Do you have to use that to transform?
no, but it's a feature.
Yeah, that does not work. You don't know if you can transform or not, though.
I don't want to test it yet.
What do you mean we might have a problem? I thought you boys worked this shit out.
Yeah, we worked out how to get in here. Hi, I'm here.
Seriously? Seriously.
Well, we know there's a boat nearby. We could get out on the boat. We just have to get there.
Oh, my sweet Asmodeus. I can't believe I've been here for 6 months
So you're
waiting
probably
for
safer in
this.
here than you are on the outside. The things I've had to fucking deal with over the past day are not our friends.
You have no idea.
No, I do have an idea. If you've ever seen a wolf the size of a fucking house, then you know what I had to deal with.
I would much rather have to fight a wolf the size of a house with the use of my abilities than I would be stuck in here shoveling shit in the cesspool and getting my teeth kicked in by guards for 6 fucking long months.
You never were able to watch your mouth. That's probably why you got your teeth kicked in.
Oh, I swear to God. I swear to the business.
Don't swear to him. He doesn't have anything good to offer us, it seems.
I'd much rather get in bed with Levistus than Palo.
Vistus?
Levistus.
Dustin. So what is your plan for getting us out of here?
They don't have one. My friends are idiots. I'm sorry.
Our technical plan is we're probably gonna have to fight our way out.
The tunnel
Yeah,
and the shitter.
Yep. Exactly. That's where we're going. As soon as someone gets these doors open, that's where me and you are gonna go. Now, shush.
What? No, what?
Shush. Just follow us.
Oh my. Please no, there's gotta be a better way.
Well, I thought you'd have some kind of plan for a better way, but
I'd rather
obviously
fight
you
my
fuckers
way
failed
out.
me. No, you have a good time with that.
Knox.
Where's
Go ahead, Ryan.
Where's Knox?
Oh, he's one of the guards.
Lucky fuck.
I know, right? Tell me about it.
And Oreb was apparently on some voyage as a sailor.
Where the fuck is Orb?
He's posing as a bounty hunter.
Oh, my dear Lord, I swear to God.
How did we draw the short straws? That's what I want to know.
We?
You and me. Yes.
Pardon me, we?
The ones who curse Palo all the time.
When did you get here? There ain't no we in that, son.
I'm in fucking prison right next to you.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
Too long.
I just don't talk anymore. I'm done. I'm rendered speechless by my anger.
I did it. That's all I wanted. Go ahead, Knox.
Yeah, I'm going back to where I knew the keys were.
So the warden has keys.
Yep.
That's what you knew.
Yep. So I'm going to
And-
the warden's office.
That's right. You go into the building where the warden's office is.
Mhm.
Where you thought it was anyway. After you scouted the land all night long.
And Palo.
Yep, and
Pointed it out.
kind of pointed it out. So you get in there, and you're walking the halls, and you see the warden enter his office from down the hallway with 3 individuals.
Okay. I will find a place to post up.
Good.
Look like just a guard on duty.
All right. Do you just kind of post up right outside the office?
If there's somebody at the office posted up, then I don't. If
there's no one outside the office.
Okay, I'll post up outside the office and also try to listen in as best I can while still looking like I'm posted.
Okay. Oreb, you are in the warden's office with the captain and the chef and the warden. He walks in and he sits behind his desk and he kind of backs up and he goes down under his desk and you can hear kind of a dial turning. Hear something like hear him lift up, open something, and then lift open something again. You can hear coins jingling, and he, from over the table, a huge sack of coin. And he does it again. You can hear him. Another sack of coin. Shuts. You hear something crack. Then shuts again. Locks. You're kind of locking out going on. He comes up over the table. All right. Here we go.
Oh, wonderful. Just one more thing. As you may have heard, our ship was disposed of. Some of the local aquatic neighbors.
Oh, I just heard that. Yes. Thank you.
As I approached an hour ago, I saw one boat leaving, but there was one other ship in the harbor. Do you know who is captain of that vessel and when they're planning on leaving?
Well, the captain stays on that ship at all times, and I say that we could probably, belongs to the prison, and we could probably accommodate safe passage for you back to the mainland. He's taking another trip out tomorrow.
That would be perfect. No. Let's stock back up on some supplies. Ready for our voyage. Which rooms should we be assigned to?
You may use the guards' quarters on the first floor of the building.
Wonderful. And I stand up and I grab one of the sacks of coins.
The captain shoots you a look.
And I just grab it and I walk toward the guards' quarters. Pleasure doing business.
As you walk out, you see a guard posted up outside. He kind of looks at you as you're standing there. You see
this dude with a bag of coins.
This dude with a bag of coins walking down. Doesn't look like a guard.
Okay.
Get a guard in the face with my bag.
He looks a little bit haggard. His clothes are all.
Start the jailbreak.
His armor is all dirty and gross. And you walk down.
Mm-hmm.
The captain and the chef exit out. You see them exiting the warden's office, and they're kind of running in haste to catch up with.
Okay. Warden hasn't left yet?
Nope, he's in his office.
Okay. I'll stay posted. Try to see if I can wait for him to leave or something.
Please, sir, I've lost my keys.
All right.
I have another.
You get yourself comfortable in one of the open quarters. There's 2 beds in each room. The captain and chef go to the one across the hallway from you.
Okay.
So you do have your own.
Nice. Perfect. And I'm going to talk to, after I check out the room, I'm going to go talk to the quartermaster, talk about grabbing some provisions, some supplies, some particularly larger items. Some bed rolls, some mats, some hammocks, blankets, things like that we're going to need for our voyage, as we've lost everything. Maybe some a trunk, if possible. things
Okay.
like that.
So you go up to the quartermaster and you ask for your list, and he says to you, I'll have to double check with the warden, but I believe since he's in your debt a little bit for, he told me what you have done, and we thank you so much for your service. He'll outfit you with most of the things you need.
Perfect.
We can have those on the ship by the morning.
That seems appropriate. Wonderful.
Okay, so you'll have, how many did you ask for? What did you ask for? You might want to write it down because it could be important later.
Okay, I'll try. I'll come up with a list here. But yeah, essentially enough things that we could potentially sneak at least one person in.
Okay.
That's why I was like chests, bedrolls, blankets, things to make like a heaping thing where we
Sure.
might be able to sneak a person inside.
Okay, great.
Little Anaheim, what the fuck his name is?
Just one. Oh yeah, just one person, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do the
You think I'm
guards?
breaking either of these fuckers out?
I guess not.
Do the guards come back with what is it? The keys, or are those different keys?
You know what? They do. 2 guards come up.
Okay, I'll be like, the warden asked not be disturbed. I can take those, put them in back later.
Roll a persuasion.
10.
Oh, that was correct. Yeah, Humphrey. What? Yeah. Okay. What are you doing up? And as he hands the keys over.
Always having trouble sleeping. Ask for more work.
You're a go-getter, huh? All right. Well,
try.
hey, thanks for the heads up. I don't want to get in trouble again. So
Yeah.
there you go. And they walk away.
Okay. After they walk away, I'll give it maybe a little bit of time so that I don't accidentally run into them in the hallway or something.
Okay.
And then I'll head back to their cells.
All right. So you do. You're at their cells.
Okay.
There is a guard posted up, though.
All right. Yeah.
Humphrey, what are you doing back here? It's the same one that you helped out.
You know what? If I see the guard, I won't actually approach.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go back to my bunk or whatever and wait until my shift.
Okay. All right. Your shift is at nightfall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, now's the time, Knox, let us out. And he leaves and doesn't come back.
Yep.
So you go to your
Think we're stuck in
quarters,
here, man.
and you know what?
Don't
You've
worry,
been
I'll
up
get
for
to
a
that 6
while,
months
so
Well, I actually did sleep during my normal shift. so
that's right. That's right.
I'm not actually that tired. But I'll pretend to be tired and napping kind of thing.
Okay. So you wait till nightfall and you go relieve.
Yep.
You see the guard.
I can't deal.
Mm-hmm.
You see the guard.
Okay.
That was close.
Back on shift.
All right. They've been they were fighting for a little bit. I'm not sure about what. It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yep. You too.
Thank you. And he walks away, goes to the building where you came out of.
Okay. Give it a little bit of time.
You don't see anybody. There's just the guards that are standing outside of
It's gonna give you a little bit of
the
time.
entrances with torches. You see the 2 guards. You see the giant, like where he is at.
Mhm.
He kind of like opens the door a little bit, lets a couple guards out with some torches. A couple guards walk in, and then there's 2 other guards that kind of come out and stay inside of the door, and
Okay.
he shuts the door.
Know where the shitter is.
Yeah, I know where the fucking shitter is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
There's no other way.
I've been spending 6 months digging the shit out of that shithole so we can get the fuck out of here. We're getting out of here. I'm not fighting my way out past 100 guards and the stone giant. You're stupid.
Okay. So I open both of their doors.
Open Armheim's door, too.
Who's?
Armheim.
Yeah. I'm coming too, right?
He's the whole reason we're here. Open his door.
So once I let that one out, I'll let you point out which other one to open.
Okay.
And I'll open all those.
So you open it up, and it's a red dragonborn inside.
Now, usually when you're in the normal cells, to go take a shit, does the guard walk you to the shitter? Or is it during rec time?
It's during rec time mostly.
It's not rec time now?
No, it's nighttime now.
Is there ever any reason to go to the shitter at night or no?
No, not really.
All right, we're going to run. Once they see us heading towards the shitter, the jig is up anyways. No one ever goes to the shitter at night.
I'll chase you to make it look like someone's working on it, kind of thing.
3 men enter, and no one's in there.
Well, let's try first leisurely pace, but if anybody calls out the alarm, we're going for it.
Wait, there's 4 of us?
There's 4 of us. Come on. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I'll keep watch over
Just
here.
walk with us like you're escorting us. If anything happens, try to bluff your way out. Tell them there's some dysentery and you don't want to have to clean out our cells or some shit.
Or what are you doing?
Okay.
Lie about
I
it.
imagine that I am lying on my cot, waiting for those things to be delivered. My feet up, maybe looking.
He said
at
that
it.
he'd have him on the boat for you in the
Nice.
morning, so he's not delivering him to the room.
Yeah, perfect.
So you're sleeping?
Yeah, I was like, I'm flipping through some pinups.
Sure.
Playbird.
Playbird.
Look at the breastbone on that one.
Okay.
She's got eggs.
She knows how to use that. Yeah, all right.
Sometimes I wonder what this game is doing to us.
Nothing good. Undoubtedly nothing good.
Jesus. How's your air conditioning?
Not on.
Off. Yeah, right. That's how it is. That's why
I
we're
feel like
cooking.
I'm getting the damp forehead and back over here.
Yeah.
I have to start wearing shorts again. So you're welcome, internet. That's what self-censorship looks like.
I'm surprised, actually.
Okay. So Nox goes ahead and opens all the cells. You see a red dragonborn. He looks pretty frail. He doesn't have a tail. And he kind of crawls out of his box in the hole. And Celeste and... can't remember your name. Chance.
No.
Your doors are open.
All right, everybody, nice and easy. Like you got a purpose. Pretend like you're doing what you're supposed to do.
So we're sneaking, make a stealth check.
I think we're just gonna try and bluff our way through. If anybody stops, tell them there was a spot of dysentery because the cook fucked up the food, and you don't want to have to clean out our cells in the morning. That's what I would do.
Okay.
And then if they don't believe us, we'll make a run for it. But if anybody comes out to talk to us, you kind of meet them halfway while we'll keep going towards the outhouse. Make sure they don't get close enough to grab Armheim. He's got to make it out.
Okay. That's the plan.
I had a long time to think about this.
I hope so, because coming up with dysentery on the spot's kind of concerning.
Is there
trying to be funny,
dysentery in the
Chance.
cell? Are you actually lying?
Yeah, it's myself splattered with shit.
Alright, so you guys' plan is just to walk out of the outhouse.
Now we're gonna bluff our way
Hey,
out.
no one said it was a good plan.
To get to the outhouse is there's a few outhouses that, and it's in the rec yard, which is right across from the 2 buildings.
Is there like stuff to hide behind, or is it like open field and
It's
then the
open.
outhouse? Okay, so we're just gonna have to walk out there. Are there guards out there?
There's 2 guards facing the courtyard. There's 4 guards facing the courtyard. One building has 2 facing the courtyard by an entrance. And the other one building that Knox would be familiar with has 2 guards outside facing the entrance.
You're gonna have to lie us through, friend.
You're right stationed up by the entrance.
We are all in the wrong roles again.
Maybe
Oh,
what I
every-
do.
You
Every
hear
Time.
you hear one of the guards from outside kind of say to the other guard, "Hey, what's that? What is that? Is that Humphrey? What is he doing with those prisoners? I don't know. We should probably go check him out."
I start giggling. Hey boys, you gotta come look at this. Rattle the magazine at them.
Hey, who's that?
Did you know they could bend like this?
So to do that, you would have to like show them through the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to just get them to turn and look.
They do. They do. They look.
Which way's up?
What the fuck? Is that bird porn?
Birds. You're disgusting.
Hey, you go ahead and look at that bird porn if you want, but I'm gonna go check out what Humphrey's doing.
Ooh, what's Humphrey?
He's stationed at the boxes. He's escorting some of the prisoners. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm gonna go check. So one of the guards goes off, and you see.
I actually
one of
had
the
a thought.
torches.
On our way to the rec area or whatever, maybe I let a couple others out and let them make a distraction.
Distraction for the distraction.
Yeah.
move.
What do you think?
You
Do
would
it.
know
Do it.
that out of all the boxes, you didn't hear anybody else in the boxes.
There's no one in
Okay.
the boxes but us. It's just us out here.
Okay.
Just
Those
us.
two are the distraction for the
Turkeys.
distraction.
Okay. I'm gonna go with his plan and
Try to
talk
bluff
about
our,
dysentery.
Try to bluff our way out.
Yep.
Mhm. For this other guard that was nearby me, I just act casual and say I wouldn't worry about it. I overheard the warden saying something about relocating prisoners tonight, making room for some new fuckwad that we brought in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roll your deception.
20.
You got it. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what story is going to check out with them.
Yeah. So yeah, you should really see what's over on page 11.
Humphrey.
Yeah.
The guard's walking up to you. He's got a torch in hand.
Yeah.
What's going on here? What are you doing with 3 prisoners out of the box, nonetheless, by themselves?
Yeah, dysentery. I didn't want to have to clean it up, so we're taking them to the outhouse to get it all clean.
Deception track.
15.
Not
15.
bad.
Does it? Well, dysentery. Why do we give a fuck about that? Who told you to do that?
You'd smelled these shitheads?
I try to give him advantage by help. I'm like, and hold my guts, make a pitiful moan, and try to help him out with any
Okay.
other deception rolls he has to make.
Okay.
Being posted up with that shit going on?
I'll even try really hard to squeeze a fart out.
Well, why are you doing it all by
Don't
yourselves?
try too hard.
And
I don't
they don't
care.
even look like. Let me see this.
Totally shit my pants if it gets us to the shitter.
Why aren't they tied up?
Have you seen how frail these ones are? I could handle them.
I really try hard. I bear down and see if I can shit my pants.
Roll a Constitution,
Oh,
I
God.
suppose.
Not great.
Yeah,
Nah, 11.
You get out a fart.
Okay, so I'm like, I'm like,
Well, fuck. You need help, so let me help you out.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
We
So
just continue to head towards the outhouse with the other guard.
all right. So you have the guard.
The outhouse can fit two
or
at a time, right?
What are you doing at this point? I'll give you a
Um,
chance to get on this if you want.
Don't give him a chance.
Start punching people. Make a distraction. Fuck.
What time? So it's
Nighttime.
nighttime. My plan was for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Welcome to today.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what happens when you split the party.
and don't communicate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't even know who you are right now.
Nope. Me either.
You pass right by him.
Mhm.
And so I'm up here with just the one guard.
Yep.
Sleeper hold.
Yeah, do it, dude.
So
I'm inside.
you're talking through the window, and he's like,
Wait, through the window?
yeah, you were in your
Okay,
quarters,
my man.
hearing, listening in, and then you distracted him by.
You were like posting the
Right.
magazine up to the window.
That was so weird. Okay.
Be
That's
one of
horrible.
those.
Yeah.
Here, look at this.
He just
I'm
he,
drawing dirties.
he says to you, he says, why don't you come out and chat for a bit if you're not going to sleep?
Sounds good. And where are we? Are we up in like a guard tower? Are we on the ground?
No,
Are
you're
we at-
you're in one of the buildings that I described before. To get out to where he is, like that faces the rec yard, and then the porta johns are way back
Way
there.
over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, for sure. Can you give me a hand with this?
Yeah. What do you need?
Can you give me a
Let's
hand
wait for
this
it
after you're
to come
showing
inside.
us before?
Oh yeah.
Step in the door.
Sure. I suppose.
It's the proper
He walks around and he knocks on your door. Yeah, so you got any more of those magazines, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the warden gave me his private stash. I think his wife's in one of these.
Don't say.
Yeah.
All right, roll initiative.
Let's see. My initiative. 18.
You go first.
That's always best.
Let's hope you can use key in this place.
Yeah, right.
Let's find out. All right, so
Best case scenario is to be a fighter if you get thrown in here.
number one punch is 423.
Damage?
No,
It's a hit.
Oh, 23 hits.
Okay.
If he did 23 damage with a punch,
Yeah, I'd be like,
Then
I'm
we don't need anyone
superfluous.
else.
Right.
Send him out. All right, he's got this shit.
Yeah.
10 damage. So I just haymaker him. Start off. He's like, hey,
Did you
what's
sucker
up?
punch me?
Yeah.
Look over there.
You don't say, look
Yeah.
at this.
He falls back a little bit right against the wall, and he just comes up and he's kind of like going like this, but he's still standing just barely.
And
After a while.
as he's kind of coming down, I bring my knee up into his chest. And, in a weird position. So 13.
13 hits.
Okay, good.
He's done.
Another 10.
Damn.
Blam,
You just another haymaker is what you do. What do
Yeah.
you do? Oh no!
So
you
he's
needed
kind
it-
of
needed the
slouching
chest.
down, and so I bring the knee up right into his sternum.
You feel that sternum just crack and break right over your knee.
You know what's behind there is his
This-
heart.
This snap, and he just his face just crashes right onto the ground pretty hard, and he is done.
Murder
And
hobo said what?
So I drag him over into my bed, put the blanket over him, so he is sleeping. I just do a quick check for keys.
There are just a key ring with 2 keys on them.
Take it. What was he armed?
Yep, he's got a short sword and a crossbow.
Got crossbows coming out my ass.
Yeah,
Those things are
right.
everywhere. All right. Stash those. I'll take the short sword.
Okay.
That might come in handy. And
Yeah. And I scatter the bird porn all over his bed so that no one's like excited to come check under the blanket.
Sure.
You do you, buddy.
Yeah,
You do you.
yeah, like, no, he's good. He'll catch the next boat.
You do you, buddy.
Okay.
And then for uniforms, are they wearing like just like a cap or a full uniform, a cloak?
They're just wearing some studded armor. It's black studded armor though, and it just says like prison guard on the chest somewhere. It says wayward prison guard. Kind of painted on there.
Does it look like this would take a minute to
Just
change
take
into?
it. Just take a couple minutes.
Okay.
You can get studded around.
Yeah.
You don't need help doing that.
And then I take on his face.
So it's a buzz cut, kind of just shaved real close.
Military
Like-
mook number 1.
Maybe like a day's growth after a clean shave. You have it's a goatee, this long goatee kind of down to here. Tiny
yeah.
tiny ears for a
Ooh,
dude, right?
so
He's
evil.
got
Tiny ears, long goatee.
tiny ears for a dude, and he's just missing one tooth right there.
Put out your old one. Don't
Yeah.
get one for this disguise. Yeah.
I just reabsorb it in my tongue.
Okay. And what are you doing?
And then I head down to provide backup to Humphrey and whoever the other guard that just left here was.
Sure.
Can't remember. They mentioned his name, I think, but I might have just imagined that. Either way, I head down.
You did. So you head out and you see 5 people out by the outhouses right now.
Mhm.
They're almost there. So you could, if you double moved, you'd be able to get there.
Double move is a run.
Right. Before they got there.
I just want to catch up with the other guard.
The other guard's with him, so yeah. So
Okay. I'll run.
you run.
Joe. And
There's the 2 other guards you pass by on the building. That's so here's building 1, here's building 2, here's courtyard, and here's the outhouses. Back over here is where the boxes were. So the 2 that are stationed at the entrance of the second building, which you would assume would be the prisoners' building, they see you. They call out to you. Bravin, what are you doing?
he requested backup, sir.
Back up for what?
We got some prisoners cleaning up the shitters.
All right. Roll your deception.
You got 3 different stories from 2 different people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
19.
19. Yeah, I guess I had fun with that. And
Just making sure they don't bail.
All right, and you can continue running. They'll stay at their post.
I'll head down and provide another layer of backup
All right.
so that these
So
fuckers
you
can't
see
run.
another
You are,
guard.
though. No one
You
does
know.
anymore.
I don't even remember that.
What did I just call you?
Fucking Orb anymore. Bravin.
Bravin, okay.
Yeah, I'm Bravin. I'm Orb disguised as Braun disguised as Bravin. And
It's
I'm
getting
like
weird.
maintaining all
It's getting
Yeah.
weird.
There's a few layers to
They're all
this
falling
onion.
apart inside him.
Yeah.
I don't think Orb has the mental stability to remember all the details.
What's going on, right?
You see another guard running up.
Oh, fuck.
What's that guard's problem?
You might have to buy us time.
The other guard
Find
that you're
anything.
with
We're leaving.
looks over and he yells out, Bravin, what are you doing? Get back to the
Oh.
post.
That Braun fella said you might be looking for assistance. He thought he recognized that prisoner from before.
Why would you leave? If the warden found out you left, we got this. We're cleaning up shit, apparently.
I'm just saying that he sent me down a couple pointers. And besides, you should check out some of the stuff that guy's got up there. Just, you wouldn't believe the drawings that he's got. There's pictures of the warden's wife. He thought you might be interested.
Oh, you don't say.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, how about we check that out after we get this shit
I
cleaned
can
up?
handle this shit. You would. I already saw him. I got this. You want to head back? I'll take care of the shit duty.
You know
I
what?
still owe you one from last time.
Roll a persuasion.
Somewhere.
The fun time's got to end eventually. Let's see what we got.
Oh no.
Oh, that's when the fun begins.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a 10.
Okay. Let me just roll something here quick. Ooh, okay. You rolled a 2.
Nice.
You
He's
do owe
buying
me
it.
from
Yeah,
last
right.
time.
All right. All right. Yeah, you're right. I suppose if you want to clean up the shit, help them out, that's fine. I'll if anybody asks, I'll try to cover for you.
Thanks, boss.
He goes back. As he's
Dysentery.
Dysentery.
It's starting.
Arts limitates.
That's what happens when you drink a whole bottle of kefir for breakfast, evidently.
Oh no! Do you need a break or anything?
No, I'm actually okay.
Okay.
It's
I'll give you a
percolating through.
chance. I'll
We're
give
not
you
there
a
yet.
chance.
Yeah. It'll be bad in about an hour, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
So all of you together, you don't know. Well, you recognize him.
I don't.
Oh no, you don't. That's right.
But he
Yeah.
is acting very odd
there's all
because
of
no
us.
one volunteers to go clean up shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just us, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's just
we
the four.
fucking did it. We did it.
I'm gonna just
Who needs plans?
I'm gonna pry a little orb.
All right.
I'm gonna punch him.
Oh shit! As soon as we start to roll initiative, I try to get Armheim to the shitter. I'm just like, go,
Yeah.
go.
I sword him through the gut.
God, what the fuck, you guys?
Everybody
Everybody roll in.
There's no way I'm gonna hit you anyways.
No, yeah, your hands are tied.
Oh
behind your
shit!
back.
I'm
No,
so
no.
surprised.
Oh.
I was somehow not ready for this moment.
What the fuck?
I was not ready for this either.
I'm probably just slow because I'm malnutritioned and ass kicked for 6 months. So I'm all like,
I was expecting this to go down when we got to the shitter, or
I mean, I guess we're
if
probably
they've
like,
been in the shitter for a
close
while.
to-
I
shitter.
have a sneaking suspicion it's Orb, and I want to see his dodgy, birdie ways.
yeah, when he's like, fah, 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 like keys the shit out of you, and you're like, your teeth
no,
are
it's
ignoring.
I probably won't be able to hit him.
I'd be
That's
like,
the
run
truth.
like the wind, Armheim. It's
Oh, I
going
got
down.
a 23.
Oh shit! To hit?
No,
Oh,
For
good. I was like, that'll do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
dude, it does 1 damage.
I got a 22 for initiative.
Okay, 1 second. Ryan, Alex, Josh,
5.
Brian.
16.
Brian, Armheim will roll. 19. And then Josh will be after that. Okay. Ryan, what do you do?
I hit him. For, well, let me see what my unarmed strike is. I've never done this. For an
Just-
18.
This always happens between Ryan and Brian.
We
What
have
is-
history.
Mhm.
Take 1 pink damage.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty big deal for a normie, right? Like a good punch. Yeah, I stagger backwards.
Oh, you actually connect?
Roll a deception, or well,
It's I know my power.
13.
it looks a little dramatic to be punched just with a 1 hit point,
You do 1 damage to him?
but you go back
One
a
whole
little bit.
damage.
You make it look as best you can. Roll your
Insight?
Insight.
Are
With
we,
advantage.
are we to the outhouses?
I thought we were.
Yeah, you're at the outhouses.
Is Arm and Hammer in there or what?
Nope, not yet.
What?
It's fucking Orb, I say.
It's fucking Orb, I say.
Why are you pretending?
Ah.
It's all of us. We're here.
Are we all going to the outhouse then?
Oh, this is everybody?
Nox. This is Chance. This is. What was your name again? I didn't get it.
My name is
Arnie.
Armheim. Can we get going, guys?
Yeah,
what are we?
Get
we're-
the fuck in the shitter.
So you see this dragonborn. He looks pretty frail at this point. He doesn't have a tail. He's a red dragonborn. You recognize whatever the fuck your name was again. Now I'm like losing myself in the music. Just kidding.
Sweet.
Just like Eminem. You see Dustin.
I wasn't giving him any assist there.
You see Ren. You don't know him.
Yeah. This is my first time experiencing. Like,
As soon as
this is the whole
shit started
crew.
going down, I'm just pushing Armheim toward the shitter we're running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're
And
at
he-
the shitter. We don't
Oh,
need to
well then I
run.
push him in the door and we're
He-
going.
he
Like I
looks-
don't get. I'm not like having like, oh hey, I nice damn it. Fuck that. We're out.
He looks at you. Thanks.
Go.
Thanks. Yeah. And he goes in, and you see him kind of like get down into the shit.
I'm right behind you.
You go in, you get down into the shit.
Who's next?
Don't want to go.
Bye then. I say. I'm just like,
Go, Nox.
I'll go. I'm gonna go in and follow.
Nox gets in, you go into there, and you step into, like, it's just kind of like, I don't know, you can lift the wood up a little bit. That's what they kind of did.
Mhm.
And you get into this dark hole and roll your constitution.
Yeah, these guys are pros.
13.
I've been digging in this
You
shit
feel
for
like
6 months.
you feel like you're gonna be throwing up a little bit just from the smell, but you hold it in. And
I try to cast light too.
nope.
Undo.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to see.
Yeah, right.
unfortunately, you can't cast it.
Okay. Doesn't go off. That's,
Right.
that's what I was trying to.
That'd have been
figure out.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're Shawshank Redemptioning this business, man.
You kind of feel around a little bit.
Mhm.
As
Don't
lizard
feel
folk, do you have dark vision naturally?
Lizardfolk.
I don't know if lizard folk do, but I do have 300 feet dark vision because I'm the Twilight Cleric.
I'm gonna allow it. If it's part of your class,
Yep, it's part of my class.
or race, you guys have dark vision.
Nope.
No?
Actually, you might as well use it. I'll use Eyes of Night as an action. I can share my 300 dark vision with up to 5 willing creatures within 10 feet of me
Oh,
Is that a
God.
s-
for an hour.
Is that a spell?
Nope, it's an ability. Eyes of Night.
He prays to his god. He's like, hey, do this thing. It's
I'll
awesome.
allow that.
Okay,
I'll allow that.
so we got 4, 5. Well, I guess I don't share with myself, so yeah, I would get everybody.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll allow that.
We're out. I mean, I
That's
have dark vision
kind of
anyways.
bending a little bit, but that's all right.
I don't care. I already
I
have
mean,
dark
it's
vision.
your rules. You
Yeah.
can bend them as much as you want.
Yeah.
The only one that it matters for is him.
Right.
Mhm.
So
Sweet.
you guys have dark vision,
Yay.
and you
The
are
only one that didn't want to
drudging-
see what they're
Slash,
going
slash.
through.
You're-
Slash.
So what it was is you're following Arnheim, right? Crawling through. Do you step in? I should ask if you stepped in. Okay. You step in and you see
Top
where the
down.
fuck Humphrey in front of you, crawling through this hole that's dug into the ground. It goes down a little bit and then it starts leveling out, and the hole is only like probably 3 feet in diameter. It's a tight. It feels like a tight fit. And at first you're digging through shit, like you're knee deep into shit, and then you kind of climb into this hole. And you're crawling.
Before I crawl, I'm the last one out. I set fire to the shit behind us.
How do you do that?
Assuming there's some equivalent of toilet paper on those lines.
Okay, so you did have a torch in your hand, maybe.
Or how originally, yeah. Was there?
Okay.
I assumed that was part of the,
Sure.
the garbage.
Absolutely.
We're in a
Absolutely.
hole full of methane gas. I don't know. That's a great idea.
He is the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
You have fire
I
resistance?
don't want anyone to follow us.
Okay.
And this outhouse will burn for hours.
Yeah, but you also just pointed a bullseye on us.
Everybody just saw us running down here. Half the
Alright.
guards in the area know that there was something going on over here,
All right.
Now they'll come check it for sure.
but they won't be able to get in.
Two guards and
You hear voices as you just get in and crawl into the hole. What are you guys doing in there? And you light the fire and it goes and it's just like lights up and it kind of shoots fire through the hole and you crawl in. And 1 second, guys, I gotta pee. So if you want to do a little talking, go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk while we're
So wait,
in the
you lit it
shitter.
on fire and then crawled into the flaming shitter?
Well, that's not the way I'd imagined
Oh,
the
okay. I
sequence
was
of
like,
events.
that sounds
It's
horrible.
more like the
I
wooden
thought we went
shitter.
in, we went down. I was about to crawl into the thing, and
And you
I
just,
tossed the torch behind me.
Back up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the way I had seen.
Yeah, because it sounded like, whoa, and you're just like, yeah.
No, I don't want to give anyone that good idea to follow us into the fire.
I don't think they would.
No, I mean that's perfect. I want that to be. I want it to be. This is covering our tracks.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a while, and maybe even collapse part of that tunnel.
He wanted to make
Yeah,
sure we
we'll-
at least set something on fire.
And I
before we leave.
needed to kick some shit over on my way out.
You know,
If we don't burn something down, we're not doing it right.
I've been watching The Bad Batch,
Mm-hmm.
right? Have you guys seen any of that?
I haven't.
Sometimes I feel
Stormtrooper
like,
something.
yeah, there must be something in your brain that makes you a fucking chaos muppet, and you just have to do like you can't. It's in your programming. You're just like, I can't help it. I do it.
Do this.
Fire.
Chaos muppet.
Yeah. Yes. Oh
He's
man.
the guy that if there is a big red button that literally says
Don't push it. Pushing it.
Yeah, he's
If there's a
definitely
game,
pushing it.
in for sure. In real life, I am far more cautious.
Well, yes.
I mean,
But-
that's fair. That's
But
because
in
there's.
game, it will 100% get pushed.
I feel like I
Yeah.
need to test this now. Just bring in a button that says "Do not push" and set it right there and see. if it
You
press.
would be stunned by my actual willpower.
Yeah,
when it
no,
comes to
he
these things.
wouldn't. In real life, it's different, but that's because there's a part of him that has to express the chaos muppet in him, and he just saves it for Sunday morning
Mhm.
because the rest of his life is ordered and like.
Yeah, everything is regimented.
Hmm.
And this is where all.
And then here it's just like.
It's like you use like a bunch of cookie cutters and some dough. You have all this perfect shapes, and then there's this scrap, this excess,
Which you
that's
roll
left
out
over.
again and make more shapes.
No.
You set that shit on fire.
Yeah, right.
So I assume that you crawled into the hole, and then how did you do it? You just kind of dropped the torch.
Yeah, so I hopped down, was about to crawl in, and
Throws
tossed
it
the
up.
torch back into the waiting.
You would
vat
have to
of
crawl.
feces.
You would have to crawl backwards to do that.
Don't get too far in the hole.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, he just jumped
As-
down.
As I'm crawling, I duck my head to go in the hole. I know this is not going to be entirely pleasant,
Okay.
and I start crawling in.
It explodes a little bit. Take 8 damage.
Ooh.
I hope that's worth it.
Your ass hairs are singed.
Fire rushes down the
Joke's
tunnel.
on you. I don't have ass here.
I clipped him off last night.
He just forms his body without him.
All right. So you're crawling.
You know what would be really cool would be like a barbarian changeling, and you just skin it so that whenever the barbarian takes damage, he just like shape shifts that part of damaged flesh away.
Roll
Yeah.
your perception, Brian
Okay.
and Knox.
No.
Perception?
Split.
Yeah,
Who?
Well, I have a passive perception of 18, but
you're too far in.
I
my
didn't hear
normal
you say.
perception is 13.
Skills. Perception. Oh, I'm pretty good at that. 20.
Your adrenaline's going, but you hear the guards. Fuck! Fuck! What the fuck? They're getting out. This is the way. They call out, "Help! Help! Send the wolves!" And that's
Send
the last.
the wolves on down.
That's you. That's
Yeah, you
that's the
probably
last.
get that
You,
last part. Not
that's the thing. The last thing you hear. You guys are crawling.
Just need to
You
get
guys-
outside the anti-magic zone.
I vomit.
I'll crawl through it in a minute.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah. Hold it together, sweet cheeks.
This is stupid. Why the hell are we doing this?
I'm glad I was in front of you.
Because it's the only way for us to get out of here.
There's so.
Close your mouth and hold it in, goddammit.
The first time Chance has ever told the lady to close her mouth.
He says that when you say anything back.
Just fucking stay on target, you dumb assholes. We need to get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna close your mouth again, Orb, if you're not careful.
Oh my god, you're making it worse. Stop it.
This is a really long.
Must be that time of the
that you
month.
guys are walking.
Feeling queasy.
Remember the anti-magic zone
Right.
was pretty large.
Mhm.
But we know that you guys were able to use your spells.
Once you came
outside.
out, yeah.
Well, we don't know where we
You-
were outside.
You're gonna be crawling for. God, you're crawling for at
It's
least
like the Great Escape kind of shit.
at least 5 hours
Hmm.
because you're only.
Oh my God.
You're crawling,
So they have like plenty of time to find out where we're gonna come out before we come out.
and you
I
get
don't think
tired.
they'll be able
you
to
get
find
tired
us.
at points, and you need
Gotta
to
stop
stop
and rest
a little bit,
Okay.
right?
I hope.
But eventually,
Why do you have an
Who was
iron in your
first
cup
in?
like we're at a party and
Arnheim.
someone's gonna drink it?
Arheim.
While we're resting in between,
Otherwise
I'll
we
try
have
to
like
do light
50
and
of
see if
these out,
there's
and we're like, which one's
spells
mine?
ability I can do.
All right.
You don't necessarily get it until your Arheim says it's only about another 20 minutes. And when he says that, you cast light and it works.
Good news, everyone. Spells are working.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
20 minutes go by after your military crawling through this dirt hole covered in shit. You see him kind of crawl up and out. And you follow him. Chance gets out. And followed by Celeste, followed by Orb, followed by Nox, followed by Orb. You see, when you get out, you see everybody tired. Everybody's panting.
Actually, I'm like, Chance, please get this off of me. Please.
Prestidigitation. I clean.
I'll take one too.
Yep. All right. So I clean us up.
Please take a whole minute.
Does anybody have a gem on them?
Pardon me. No. Where
No,
the fuck would I
gentlemen.
hide it? Don't answer that shit.
So Arheim is just standing there. He gets back. He was bent down on his knees, and he looks up at the sky, and it's still the night sky, and you see the second moon hanging out with the other moon. And he's looking up. This is what I expected it to feel like.
We're not out of the shitter
Come
yet.
on. We don't have time. Yeah, we don't have time for that
Technically, I
shit. Come with me.
The short sword.
We gotta go.
Thank you, man.
Oh, what are we?
And I hand Arnheim the bag of gold.
We gotta head to
Oh.
the
Did
ship.
you bring the
What's in that
crossbow?
bag?
We gotta head to the dock.
Here's one. Yeah, I have a crossbow.
We get to the. Just so you know,
Rather that.
if we go back to the top, you're not gonna be able to use that magic light spell or anything that you have going. It's covered in the mode magic zone.
How do you know?
Just know. It's well known that that area you can't use
Well, I
magic
know
on.
that wherever we were on the island, I was able to use
All right. Well, here's the plan then.
magic.
Maybe the back half of the island, the south part, but not.
We need to make a distraction.
Well, we can't fight these fucking wolves without magic.
I know. We're not all going to fight the wolves.
Ooh, you hear several
You're the only one that
howls.
works without magic. You need to get Armheim to the ship and get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna transform.
Armor of Shadows.
Or I'm gonna try.
Are we getting ready to fight?
Yep, that's the plan.
I will use Vigilant Blessing on the one who just transformed.
If I
Seems like
transformed.
You haven't transferred. Do you?
Yeah,
do
we're
you want
outside
to?
of the
I'm
Iron Magic
going
Field.
to try to.
Go ahead.
I do it.
I'll give you
All right.
advantage on initiative.
Pull
You
the
start
shadows around me.
transforming. Your muscles start. It starts with your fingers. They get a little bit longer. Your wrists start cracking and they twitch out. Your muscles start bulking up. And you get a dark skin looking, and your hair's growing out a little bit more. Your shoulder cracks out, elongates. The other one starts to go. Your torso whips back, and then your face. Grow that wolf face, and
Hell yeah.
you get a little taller, a little stronger, and you transform, and Arnheim just looks in amazement.
I puke.
What did you do? You just barfed?
You go bile out of it.
Mm. Well, I can at least fight too. What's your plan?
You look to the guy that's been stuck in the cell.
My plan is to kill the fuck out of these dogs, and then we head back towards the prison, get as close as we can, and draw them out. Meanwhile, as soon as we draw out the troops, Orb and Armheim get on that ship and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Can I borrow that shield?
Sir,
I'll give you the shield, and I'll also cast
hold up my hand.
Bear's Endurance
it's
on
been a
you.
pleasure knowing you.
No,
You're a
no.
fine individual.
You get 9
No,
temporary
need
hit
to-
points.
You need to come with me,
shit.
I can't. It's time for you to go find your destiny, friend.
sir. You need to help me find the burning caves. I don't have the map.
I told you everything you need to know. All you
I don't
have to do is
remember.
remember. You
I don't
got
remember.
what the fuck? You didn't remember? Well, I'm not gonna remember as soon as I leave. So that's too fucking bad. You better find them on your own, anyways. God damn it!
I need to know how to get there.
How's he gonna leave without us?
Yeah, him and Orb will take the boat. We have to draw away the barracks because if we walk into the anti-magic field, they'll just get us on the dock. We need
They're
to
gonna-
pull them away.
They're gonna recognize me.
Yep,
Going on the ship.
that's
with
what he's
him.
for. You can pilot a ship, and he can beat the dog shit out of whoever tries to stop you. Trust me on this. He's a
How-
mean motherfucker.
How are we gonna fight the rock?
Well,
We
rock
won't
like
fight the
bird,
rock.
or you mean rock giant?
The rock giant.
We'll draw him away.
No.
Rocky's a
no.
big dum-dum.
What if
And I shapeshift
You-
into the warden. It's a good thing I recaptured you.
How did you get? How did
Yeah,
you
hey,
get?
don't worry about it. He's magically delicious.
How did
just,
you get
just
on-
go with him.
How did you get here?
He's not the warden.
I just literally did this
Right in front of
you.
him, he shapeshift.
You're a slow learner, aren't you?
Listen to me. Orb will get you on the boat. Orb can draw a map for you
we
about
can't.
where the burning
We
caverns
can't.
are.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back there. Isn't there another boat or anything?
There is no other boat.
There's no other boat.
There is no other boat. Listen to me.
Seems kind of late.
I put
late in
my
the
hand
game
on
for
his
you to get
shoulder.
Chicken shit.
I put my hand on his shoulder. A calm sea never made good sailors. Sometimes you just gotta sack up and take the next step even when you're scared. And this is one of those moments. You go with him, he'll look out for you. And we're gonna do what we have to do to draw them away from the dock. Do you understand?
Can you get the ship to leave, and then we go out to the ship?
Do you understand?
The hope once if I get him onto the ship and we can leave, I would circle around to the other side of the island. But
Oh.
I just can't make that promise.
In
yet.
Chance's mind, that's not what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Do you still have that dinghy you rode in on?
There is a small little coracle dinghy.
I can cast Water
Yeah.
Walk on people.
Yeah, I can let you guys know where that is.
Yeah, and water walk out to where the serpent lives. That sounds fantastic.
Serpent?
Yeah, see, it's not
Actually,
going to go
wait,
well for
blah, blah,
anybody.
blah,
but-
Yeah, you can't walk all the way back to the mainland. That's
No,
not the way it's gonna
but
work.
you can have it last for an hour, and you can walk out to the ship if it's out there, not in the anti-magic zone.
All right, well, you just get him on the ship, do what you got to do. We'll pull everybody away before you have to get out there, and we'll figure the rest out on the fly. And if I don't see you before, I hope I see you guys on the next flip.
I really hope there's not another flip. I'm getting tired of these flips.
We're never going home. That's what I say. I've been fucked up by the past 6 months, so I'm like, we're never going home.
Let's get to the water's edge, so I can start casting water.
Do you remember when he drew a little picture of the infinity splitting timelines?
You cast Water Walk if we live that long. For now, we need to get as close as we can to the prison so we can draw them out. Right?
He gets the boat out so that it is outside of the magic field. Then we water walk to it.
Or we just take the dinghy.
To the boat.
Oh, that works. Do we have a dinghy?
So you're going to get the boat all by yourself?
Him and the
And the prisoner?
Anaheim.
Does Anaheim need to come? Can they just come out with us on the dinghy?
I don't want to go on that boat.
Let's just go
I
out
don't
on
wanna
the
go
dinghy.
out. I don't want to go anywhere near that place.
Can
we
you
get the boat away from the place?
Can you get
and
the
then we
boat
on
away?
dinghy?
Would you prefer to live here on the island with the wolves forever?
That'll be a short forever, son.
What was your plan?
Well, I was.
You get out and then just what?
Wait and die?
I guess
You could just died inside. Would have been easier.
we were gonna sneak onto a boat, but
That's what we're
with
doing.
everything happening right now, if there's another boat, I want to be on the other boat.
There's not another
There's
boat.
not another
There's-
boat.
there was
There's
one.
only one boat.
There's one boat to get you off the fucking island. That's it. That's the boat at the dock.
And it's there for now.
It's been probably 5 hours since we left. By now, everyone is out looking, warden included. I will take that form.
You hear a howl back.
Okay. I reach out, I take my shadow's hand, I pull it out of the dirt, and I summon a shadow spawn.
What's it look like?
It looks like a copy of me that's just black.
Okay.
What the fuck you do?
That's pretty good. I like that description.
I mean, black like pitch black, yeah.
I knew what you meant.
All right. And I was like an asshole.
Thanks for the clarification.
Like Peter Pan's shadow, right?
Sure.
You call forth a shadowy spirit manifests in an occupied space you can see within range. This corporeal form uses the shadow spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, choose an emotion: fury, despair, or fear. Creature resembles, blah, 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 blah. Disappears and drops to 0 hit points when the spell ends. It's an ally to me and my companions. In combat, it shares my initiative count, but it takes turn immediately after mine. It obeys my verbal commands. No action required by me. If I don't issue any, it takes the dodge action, uses a move to avoid danger. Okay, so let's see what it does. So it's got, it's not great, but it's immune to being frightened. It's got dark vision on 20 feet. Understands all the languages I speak. Sweet, I speak to it in Infernal.
I'm gonna hemocraft
Okay.
while they're doing their thing. I take 3 damage. I'll be right back.
All right, you guys start making. Are you guys splitting now? Like what's?
We're trying to get the wolves to come to us.
Yeah, you're hearing
I summoned the Fury one.
the Fury one.
The Fury version, yeah.
Okay.
You have different versions?
Yeah, there's the Fury, the Despair, and the Fear version of the Shadows. So I take all my anger from being in prison for the last 6 months, and I squeeze it into a little ball, and I put it deep in his heart, and then I animate him, and he's really pissed off about stuff.
You just squeezed your own heart into his heart.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so mad here.
Did I have a lizard guy for
Nope, we don't have a lizard guy.
Guy's green though, so.
That's so racist.
And we have a Dragonborn.
Yeah, I think there's a Dragonborn champion. Right hand side.
red ones. But... This guy? Yeah. All right. Well, here's the thief.
Okay. Which one am I? Tiefling.
Tiefling.
I need one for my shadow.
I have shadows.
What's up?
Shadows.
Hey, grab a shadow from over there, will you?
A what?
Shadow?
A shadow. Oh, yeah.
Top shelf.
Sure.
It's a shadow.
Shadowy.
My shadow and me.
We found the wolves.
Okay.
And good, we're clumped together.
Give me one moment here.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Yeah, right. If wolves can cast fireball, we have other problems.
Hellhounds.
I got an area effect thing that I can do.
That's
That's
horrible.
good for us.
Well, they don't cast fireball, but they breathe fire. And it's
That's not
devastating.
Hmm.
They're like one of those CR creatures. You're like, oh, I thought these were not as strong as they are.
Talking about hellhounds?
All right.
Hellhounds.
So you wait for a little bit, and you hear some rustling in the bushes.
When I know which direction they're coming from, I send my shadow over in that direction to meet them.
We have dark vision of 320?
300.
300?
But it only lasted for an hour, so it's gone now.
Oh, fuck.
And I can't do it again until long rest.
Can you cast light?
You can tell that
Yeah.
there's something over in this area, something over
Is
in
it
this area,
concentration?
and
No.
something over in that area.
You want me to cast light on something?
No.
Yes, please.
Oh, man.
How about on my sword?
Yeah, I'll cast light.
You
on
have
the
dark vision, don't you? Didn't he do
Guardian.
That was
did.
for an hour.
Sure. Okay. All right. So let's roll initiative.
That wasn't me. That was somebody else.
That was me.
Yay!
Oh, remember you have advantage on it, Ryan.
I'm ready now.
Sweet.
So yeah, when I know where they're coming from, I send the spirit in that direction. The shadow spirit.
I'm glad that worm isn't actually there. That would be bad. Pincer attack.
All right. Where does everybody got?
6 or 8.
Was
21.
this is just not working.
22.
All right. Can I, Brian? Do you have scrap or anything?
Do I?
I don't think I have my notepad in here. Let me check first. Oh wait, I do. I got mine. Thank you. All right. So Alex had an 8. What did you roll?
10.
10. So you're there. Brian. Josh goes first. 11.
Actually, you know what? I could do it again. The dark vision.
And
But
let's
light's
see.
cheaper for me. So.
There's 3
Just
of those
light's
fuckers. I'm gonna have them go all at once. They roll 15. Okay. Josh, where are you sending your shadow? You said this way?
I sent him between those two guys, yep.
Okay.
So does he go first?
Yeah.
Or we go first? I go first, but he goes after me on my initiative. So first I'm going to shoot each of them once. So the white one for the white wolf and the black one for the black wolf. Bam. So for the white wolf, I roll a 14 to hit it.
Its armor class is 14.
Okay, cool. So I do 12 damage to it.
Okay.
Then I'm also going to hit the other one. And I hit it for 14 damage. I will cause Jeffrey to erupt out of the ground in front of the black one and take a swing at it for my bonus action. Jeffrey hits.
For which one?
The one in the middle, the black one.
The black one.
And he does 8 damage to that one.
Oh, damn.
And then my spirit's going to go after that, and it will scream. Does this crazy thing. Dreadful Scream. The spirit screams. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be scared shitless.
You're gonna get it further away?
Nope.
Enjoy.
So it screams.
Does it have a save on it?
Yeah, its save is... Boop. 16.
Oh, thank God.
The black one does not save, and the white one does save.
Okay, so then the spirit's going to move in on the black one, which is now frightened of him. All the way in, or however far he has to go. And then he has advantage on things that are afraid of him.
Okay.
So 15 plus 8 is 23 to hit.
That hits.
And he does a D12
This is why it's called a Josh turn.
plus
Yeah.
6. So he does 14 damage to it. Rip, 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 rip. Fuck you, thing.
This is
It
his
looks pretty
pent up
hurt.
turn for
Yeah.
2
It
games.
It looks pretty
It's been
hurt.
6 months. I'm just like, kill that fucker.
It looks pretty hurt.
Skapow. Okay.
Ryan.
I run on in. I did save
one?
against the fear.
Which one?
You know what? I'll distract the other wolf.
The third one over.
The third one?
There's a third one?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
underneath the
fuck.
camera.
Yeah, I go that way.
Okay.
And we shall fight.
All
death.
right.
Wolf on wolf.
That's about... What do you think?
How long is his movement?
Pretty close.
Out of pencil, yeah. For your hands right.
Okay. Question for you. When my spirit moves into him, how much movement did that take to move into him? And hit him a couple times.
Or
hit him.
That's about 30.
Okay, it's going to move back 10 more. Because it has a movement speed of 40. He'll get an attack of opportunity on the spirit.
Alright.
He's frightened of it, so he has disadvantage.
Okay. What do you do, Ryan?
I have to fix my character sheet because I have to transform.
Oh, is it going to take an attack of opportunity against the shadow? That's the reason he did it, is to waste its reaction.
So it's disadvantage.
Okay. It only gets one tag. It's going to try to bite. Natural, or no, stupid disadvantage. 16.
16's going to hit.
Okay.
It's not super tanky.
And let me just see.
Might die. That'd be a bummer.
Whoa. Don't roll on your computer. I didn't think that was going to press any buttons. Let's see. 11 damage.
It's okay. It's cool. It
I'm gonna
takes like a champ.
claw and bite.
Okay.
So first the claw. For a total of 23.
23 hits.
It's 2d6 plus 6. Nice. That's 17 damage for the claw. I slash it right across the muzzle.
Okay.
Give it a new look. And then I'm going to just maul it right in the face. For the same hit.
Okay.
Oh my god. For another 16 damage.
You
All
do
right.
2d6 with your natural attacks?
Yeah, because I have my
Oh, you used your hemocraft?
hemocraft.
All right.
So it's actually 1d6 of lightning.
Araheim
matters.
is going to just stand there. He's got his short sword, and he's just going to ready his action. So if they move in, he's going to give it a good attack.
Good call.
That goes to the wolves.
So this wolf cannot get any closer than it already is Oh no, the white wolf saved,
Yeah, the white
Okay.
wolf saves,
so he can run in.
and he's going to run in and go up to Alex.
Sorry, I took your shield.
But
I thought I could keep
You
them off
don't
of you.
need that.
Araheim will get attack of opportunity.
I'm ready to attack.
Yeah, ready to attack. He's like slap.
Both use a reaction anyway. So
All right, and he'll roll to hit for a 15. And he's got a short sword.
these wolves are poorly trained. They attack the guard.
7 damage.
They're they probably just
7?
eat whatever they come across. Like, I eat living things, yum.
Or,
And-
they have smell.
So he
Oh,
swipes it across
They
Mhm.
have
like
what?
the
They can
back,
smell everything.
but the wolf is still concentrated on you.
Huh.
They know
as-
better.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, that wasn't my 7 damage. That was the wolf's
No.
7
No,
damage.
that was
hurt.
the wolf 7 damage because Araheim
He
had-
smells like raw meat. Prestidigitation.
and 2 attacks.
Bloody meat.
The
You also smell like bloody
the
meat.
bite will get you.
I will admit anyways.
I don't suppose the claws would be. It's actually a 15.
15 will hit.
Okay. So bite and a claw to you, and 16.
Oh my
16 damage?
Yeah, it hit, it hurts when they hit.
Oh,
It
When
really
they
hurts
God,
when they hit.
yeah.
When
Not
they
if. Not
hit.
if.
That was the
Not
ba-
if.
that was the bite, and
They
now
always
is
hit.
the
Like,
claw,
oh my god.
and that is 8 more.
Yeah, it's not great.
All right, now it's
Sanctuary,
Nox's
sanctuary.
turn, or Brian's turn,
Sanctuary.
or Darwin's turn, whatever you want. You 5 different people.
Yeah.
Darwin.
Yeah. Poor me.
Mhm.
Getting all confused in there. Right, so I'm going to come flanking around this side, and I'm coming up on that wolf. We cannot let Arm and Hammer get fucking deadified and ruin our plan.
I mean, he has movement speed of 40. He can make
Right,
it.
you got about 10 more movement speed.
Do a little dance.
Make it a little low.
yeah, I cartwheel to the
down
far
there.
side of it so that I can
Get down.
conjure him from behind.
God.
What's up,
Right
wolf?
up the ass.
Yeah, I have a spear.
You do? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no!
Surprise, motherfucker.
I use its piercing damage.
Okay, let's roll the hit.
This is horrible.
I'm two-handed it too.
Oh. Brutal.
21.
That hits. Oh no!
So that's a D8 when I two-handed.
Oh god!
Bonus goodness. Plus, let me make sure.
He's really getting into character because you're probably just better off fisting him.
Undoubtedly.
It's one of those weird
What
sentences.
the fuck is up with us?
10 piercing damage first time. But it's really all about the repetitive thrusting. That's where the fun happens. So
So you get the spear in his. It actually really the anus, right? Right, the big old butthole.
That's generally the area.
Yeah.
I'm going
Okay. You get in. Boom.
Hairy anal area.
for.
And now you're pulling out to do it again.
6, 7, 13 to hit on the second one.
13 does not, so it falls out.
Oh.
Then I go for.
You actually plunge it, and like this big old dog turd comes following it.
Then I go for my bonus action kick. Yeah, straight between the legs.
The bloody
Oh.
enema, man.
Just- and then a full soccer split.
Friends like you who needs enemas.
21. Not a D8, D6. That one's an unarmed strike. 6.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Alex.
Okay, I'm gonna do Twilight Sanctuary. Basically, if you end your turn within 30 feet of me, you can either get 1d6 plus 5 temporary hit points, or end the effect of a charm or frighten.
That's nice.
And then I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
1d6 plus 5 temporary hit points?
Yep.
Okay. Said sweet.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. I didn't get this one. This wolf is just pacing
sorry.
back and forth.
He can't get closer to the shadow.
Right. He's just pacing back and forth. So he'll eventually move. And he'll get of Celeste. But he'll double move into you. So attack of opportunity if you want.
No,
Mm-mm.
not going into combat. You don't.
Okay.
provoke.
Only even.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. But the other one, actually, that would be a lot of. No, that'd be fine, right? Do you think that's about?
That's probably fine because they have 40
Yeah.
movement. I think.
All right. So you're gonna have 4 attacks on you.
Ready.
Glad
I'm
I
gonna
gave you those temporary
say
hit points earlier.
he's gonna. What's your AC?
18.
Yeah.
Oh.
He rolled a 17 on one and an 8 on another. So the bite misses, but the claw hits.
About to get ate the fuck up.
Oh, too bad. 7 damage from the bite.
So 3.
But 2 more attacks from the other wolf that you just hit.
Come on, come on.
And bite hits and claw hits. And that's going to be 8 damage for the bite. And 16 damage
Oh.
for the claw right across your face.
Hello.
Really glad I
Alright.
gave you those temporary hit points.
That's
they're
max
gone.
match damage
Mhm.
for that.
Taking half damage too, right?
Yeah.
Halved the temporary hit points, dude.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm getting chewed the fuck up. Man.
You are a cheap toy.
Josh.
Okay, so I got a couple things I want to do. I move the tentacle back into the white wolf as a bonus action.
Okay.
I don't know if I can move it and attack with it. Tentacle of the deep.
Tentacle of the day keeps
Oh, hey,
the doctor away.
That wolf couldn't have, because the tentacle hit him, his speed was reduced by 10 until the start of this turn.
Okay. Sorry about that. So I'll just move him back here.
He could double move in, but it would
Oh,
take
yeah.
a double move. He wouldn't get
So-
to attack.
Take, what was it?
16? Or is that? No, that's the one.
No, that's
fighting.
the hit. Yeah, I think it was 7,
It
but
was-
you have to by 3 or
Yeah,
something like
so I
that.
got
So
3,
yeah.
Okay, so I move the tentacle back towards the white wolf. I can't attack with it,
Okay.
but I can move it back there as a bonus.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 shots at the wolf in front of Celeste.
All right.
Bummer.
That's a big fucking
18
bummer,
and
man.
11.
18 hits.
So that's going to be 15 damage. Oof.
Ooh, 15.
Is that the one I hit?
Mm-hmm. The one in front of you.
Sweet. Oh, there's 2
Front
in
of you?
front me.
No, the one that he hit. Not the big black one. I'm going to make my shadow move and eat that one.
How much were the one in front of Celeste?
15.
15?
And then my shadow moves into the one that's scared of it and
Oh,
does an
you
attack
get
with
1d6
advantage.
plus 5 temporary hit points when your turn ends, by the way.
Oh, thanks. My shadow moves into the one that's afraid of him and will attack with advantage. So 12 plus... Oh, he has the same as 8. So 20. He hits.
Yep.
And then he's going to do...
Another screen.
No. A d12 plus 3 plus... A d12 plus 6. So 9 plus 6, 15 damage to the one that's afraid of him.
This thing does some massive damage for
15.
Yeah, it's a good helper.
a shadow spirit.
Is it a creature, by the way?
It looks pretty wounded.
Oh, he's still not dead yet? Okay, cool.
No, sorry.
I tell Armaheim to disengage and get behind me.
By the way, the spirit, is it a
Mhm.
creature?
Yeah, it's a creature.
Yep, 1d6 plus 5 temporary hit
Oh,
points.
nice. So he's gonna get plus 9 temporary hit points, and I'm gonna get 10. So sweet. Thank you, Knox.
Oh, and the area is
Alright.
also filled with dim light, by the way.
Arheim
Okay.
does what you say.
Yep, get behind me.
He does what you say, and he gets behind you, and then it's the wolf's turn.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Didn't they just eat me?
That's because I missed their turn. I had the white wolf come in.
Hmm.
So it's the wolf's turn.
Oh, okay. What's their initiative?
They're right after Arheim.
He didn't get a turn.
Nope.
And he didn't get a turn.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Ryan,
I don't think I started initiative.
No, I started. I did my
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm
Josh's turns are long, so they kind of
Yeah,
forget.
Sorry,
that's
guys.
what they are, man.
I have 2 minions.
All right.
That's why.
Go ahead.
Tinian.
Well, does either of the wolves look more hurt?
Yes.
Which one?
The
One right in front of me?
this one.
The black one.
The big
Alright.
one.
I'm gonna stab it.
Mm.
Stabbity stab.
Bacon.
Actually, I guess I'm not stabbing, I'm clawing.
Slashing.
Maybe
not.
Maybe not.
A
Slicing.
12 does not hit, I'm assuming.
No.
Petting.
Let's try that again to the bite. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright, let's
Dang,
damage
dude.
myself a little. This guy that I've been hitting,
Yep.
I'm gonna use my
The
Blood
2-dimensional
maledict.
guy?
Blood Curse of Binding. This
Oh,
never
sure.
works.
Nope, doesn't.
It has to make a strength save.
Easy. They're huge. They're like houses, dude.
It could
Yeah.
fail.
I think it probably gets automatic advantage on it.
Natural 1.
Well, I should damage myself because
Does he have advantage?
He should if he's big enough, but I guess they're not wrestling. It's just a strength save.
It's just a strength save. He won't have advantage.
They're not wrestling.
So I take 4 damage, almost bloodied. Stay away from me.
Mhm.
I bind a creature that's within 30 feet of me. That's no more than one size. Oh fuck!
Mhm.
These
You
are
don't
huge.
bind them.
These
Ah,
are huge.
Don't let him do that shit. Take it back.
Alright.
Blood curse of useless.
God, man, this thing does suck.
Took the wrong one. You fucked up.
Well, cool. There's nothing else I can do. Maybe I should have took the dodge action. That'd have been smarter, I think. Go ahead.
You get your D6 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
6. Your job is just to dodge and tank while we do damage. I'm a damage dealer, but I'm a glass cannon. You're the tanky one if you dodge and because you have damage resistance.
All
You're
right.
doing it wrong.
Now it's Arheim's turn. He goes
About-
back. Now it's Wolf's turn. You're gonna have 4 attacks
Brian
on you
go?
again.
Slow,
13 does not hit, but how about 17?
I was just saying you didn't get the temporary hit
17
points.
does not
Oh,
hit.
thank
Did you?
God.
Really?
Not yet.
You don't have armor on? How you
So I
able to-
cast that last turn, so you should have
I
the
stole
full turn
Nox's
before it
shield.
gets-
Oh shit, Brian! I want you to look at this.
Oh, I see it.
Ooh,
See,
natural 20.
see at least
No,
one.
it's
Yeah.
2.
I see 2 natural 20s
Oh.
at the same
Oh my
time.
god.
That's disadvantage.
You're fucked up.
No, that's 2
different
attacks.
attacks.
Oh,
He doesn't
2
have,
attacks?
Yeah, he
This
doesn't
one
have
like latches onto his
disadvantage.
groin and then tears at his throat or something.
Fuck
It's like
yes.
blood curse, fuck that. Here's blood.
Fuck yes.
Oh, I'm crit.
Asshole disadvantage for the zombie bullshit.
Should have dodged.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
about to be.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, I have to make wisdom save soon.
Yeah.
Actually, I might just be down. We'll see.
If you're not down, you just eat the nearest
No, I
shit,
can't go
right?
down because that was our max damage. And that
22
happened.
damage.
Yep.
11.
Yep. That hurts.
At least 19. That was fucking
19?
fast. Yeah.
So,
8. 9.
Plus 6 is 25.
Oh, so
12.
12. I mean, still
That's all right.
bad. You're
I'm
hurt.
still up. I'm bloodied.
He comes in with it. He uses his fear from the shadowy figure and just, with the coldest look in a wolf's eye, just totally rails on you
That's alright.
with a bite, and then he lashes his
It's
claw.
alright, guys. I'm
So
not
right
scared.
on
I don't know you eat people sometimes.
I don't eat people.
Knox. Or I'm sorry, Brian.
I didn't
I
swallow.
agree.
Got it.
Oh wait, there's one more wolf.
That's horrible.
3 wolves.
There's
Chewed
one
it
more
up a
wolf
little
right on
and spit it
Alex.
out.
Sorry
Oh,
about
he has
that,
to make
Alex.
a wisdom save.
Oh god.
A
if he
wisdom
tries to
save?
attack me.
Okay.
It's like
but I don't know about that.
it's like smoking a cigar. You know?
Natural
You don't want
20.
to
Right,
inhale,
don't
you just-
inhale.
Natural 20.
And
Wow.
Natural
never
20. It's
on
right here.
Fire over
All right,
here.
Clinton.
Natural 20.
He makes the wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 attacks.
Also,
An 11.
likely.
Well,
to
whenever
be
they
And-
make an
something.
attack against me, they have to make a save for Sanctuary. So if he's doing 2 attacks, he'd have to make 2 saves.
Okay. First one misses with an 11, and here's a save for the second attack. He rolls a 2.
Okay, so on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. So if they're within range of anybody else,
What happened?
they have to hit somebody else.
He turns around.
Why is he eating orb?
Because
Oh,
Sanctuary.
he
rolled.
save. Okay.
Sorry.
He rolls a 25. To
To
hit.
hit? So close.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Orb and I have already been eaten the fuck up by wolves. This is nothing new.
Mm.
We
For
got
10.
double teamed
10
by a
damage.
wolf at one point.
Now it's Brian's turn.
Mhm.
So he turns, he tries to bite at Alex, but he misses and dodges just because he's, I can't do this. And he turns around to where he was sodomized. And he swipes up at Oro.
You know what? That's fair.
He swipes up at
In
Oro.
fact, he should have been doing this all along. Like,
Yep.
the one with the spear needs to die.
He catches Oro across the face
Uh-huh.
with a big claw for 10 damage.
He's doing it right.
Did I have those temporary hit points?
So let's see. I went, and then everybody got a full turn, except for is it the wolves, then you, then me?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So you
then
don't
you
have
wouldn't
them yet.
have those temporary hit points then. That makes sense.
You'll get him next.
Gotcha. Sweet.
For some reason, I was thinking it was the wolves and then me, which everyone else should have gotten a turn if that's the
All
case.
right, Brian's in front of you. You're
Okay.
last.
Got it.
So I take my shit sticker and I give this fucking bitch pink eye.
Okay.
Take that.
Stir. Luckily, she has 2 eyes. There we go. That time, the first one was she dodges, but the second one is a 19.
Yep. That's a hit. Give him pink eye away.
Pink eye away.
Pink eye to the
Uh,
stink eye.
What did we say? It's from the stink eye to the pink eye. 7 damage.
Thanks for clearing up the order of operations.
Just that's interesting.
You know. Now I know.
All right. Alex.
The old hairy
Oh no,
eyeball.
you want more?
I've got more. I actually.
Take a Josh turn, why don't you?
I launch into a soliloquy. A little aside for the audience.
There you go.
Once upon a time. No,
I'm not that bad. Maybe I am.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
okay,
stink
that's fair.
I am gonna drop a key and then fall back into patient defense. Which
Okay.
is gives me the dodge action.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then you get a d6 temporary hit points.
And then I
at
get a
the end of your
d6
turn.
temporary hit
Okay. And then it's Alex's turn.
plus
Okay.
5, so I get 9 temporary hit points.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I took a lot of damage. D8 plus.
Priority healer.
So I get 10 hit points back,
Good job.
and that's my turn.
Okay. Josh.
Okay. Jeffrey. Will use my bonus action to attack the one that's eating Orb. For a natural 20. Jeffrey slaps it in the taint for only 9 damage.
I was thinking in the other eye.
Oh yeah, sure. He
That's
gets the other eye for
horrible.
9 damage. Slap.
First you gotta dirty your finger.
That wolf's speed is reduced by 20 or something.
Okay.
I will shoot the wolf. That's the 2-dimensional wolf twice. Oh, I botched it. Do I shoot Celeste?
No.
That's good. I botch and miss, so that's sad.
Yep. We're doing good over here on
The
my
shadow
end,
is
guys.
going to jack the one that's afraid of it. He has advantage. Actually, wait, my botch. I'm going to change it by using one of my inspirations. Yay, I hit with the botch.
Okay.
I do 11 damage to the one that's 2-dimensional.
He hit with the botch, Brian.
No, it's not bad.
And then
You hit it with your sharpshooter, or
Or
not
my-
your sharp,
my handgun. Pow.
your little
Yep.
handgun. It just goes right through its head and it drops.
Okay, and then
This one?
no, not that one. The 2-dimensional one.
Okay.
And my shadow's going to attack the other one. My shadow hits. He has advantage. He's a boss. And then I do 15 damage. It does 15 damage to it. The shadow eats him for 15 damage.
I'm gonna do some quick math.
Num 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 num.
It's barely hanging on. It's whimpering.
It's like a dingleberry.
Okay, I mean you could probably do this, right?
If I don't do what I did last time,
So the
Ryan.
shadow's gonna move to the other wolf.
it's gonna provoke. or
Yep,
no?
he will provoke an attack of opportunity. Which means if you want to run, you also can.
At the end of your turns and the shadow's
18?
turn.
18 hits.
You think I run? Not like I'm gonna outrun this thing.
And 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, so he's also gonna get some hit points.
Both you and him can roll for temporary hit points.
He's got 10 more hit points. Temporary hit points.
Yeah, I think the whole temporary hit points thing, it overwrites rather than adding. So,
Yeah, it never adds. It overwrites if it's more.
My
I'm good
turns
with
are
four
way
now.
easier
I'm
than
cool.
Josh's.
Okay.
I'll give you a breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
Sorry.
thank you.
I hit one,
Miss.
and I roll a 14 on the other
That's a hit.
Hit and hit.
for 15 damage.
It goes down. Finish him.
You know what? I bite its muzzle off, just completely off.
Ah.
Actually, let me roll a wisdom save. I fail my wisdom save. I run over and I bite the nearest thing to me. Is it the shadow spirit?
Yep.
Fuck,
I
man.
bite it. Ah!
Why?
Because I failed my wisdom
I'm
save.
like, what are you doing?
For 10 damage.
There goes his temporary hit points.
So you didn't do that to the wolf?
I can't.
He does kill the wolf, and then he runs over to
Yeah.
my shadow
I
creature.
see.
Hmm.
I see. He had 2 attacks going.
Yep, so he
Two
killed the wolf,
attacks.
ends eating the shadow creature. I'm like, what is he doing? Or what is she doing? Why is she doing this?
Doesn't taste right.
Arheim starts to just kind of turn around just to make sure there's no more wolves coming.
Good job.
He's gonna hold his action if anything comes in. He'll swipe it. It is now the wolf's turn, and he's going after the Birdman
Yeah, makes sense.
with
probably should.
15.
Until he dies.
Until he
hit.
dies.
A 15?
15 does not.
Until I die.
Okay, and like a 23.
23 does.
Okay.
Did you do that at disadvantage?
No.
Mm.
So a miss for the first one, and a miss for the second one.
That's that.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Orb.
Ooh, me already? Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I-
we moved through that pretty quick.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to. I'm going to plant the spear right into the ground, and I'm going to jump up and I'm going to punch down on the back of the wolf's head.
Love
Try to
it. Do it.
Ugh.
13?
13 misses.
I know. 18.
That hits.
Okay. So, yeah, the first one misses. So instead of going for the dramatic punch, instead I just grab it by both ears and force it down.
Nice.
5 damage.
Oh.
It catches a lip,
Yeah.
but it tries to pull away. So as we get kind of past to the spear point where it dodged, I'm going to take its head, but I'm still holding on to, and push it sideways into the side
spear.
of the spear.
Okay.
For my last
Go
attack.
for it.
Once you're unarmed.
And then doing it.
Okay.
I'm really wrestling with this giant dog wolf head.
It was a tiny target that you were trying to hit, and it's resisting a little bit,
there.
so it just barely misses.
Oh, yeah.
And go ahead, Alex.
Well, there's a few
Oh,
people before
We'll
it.
kill it.
Are you missing temporary hit points, or you did not get hit?
Right.
You could roll to see if
did
it's
not get
higher.
hit.
Roll and see if it's higher. Not higher.
Okay.
The dice have abandoned me. I'm done today.
Who else hurt?
Ooh, it's 11:30, just so you know.
I know.
I am
We're
very
gonna
hurt.
finish up right after this.
I'm good to go.
But if you come over and you give me a cure wounds, I might bite you.
Don't do that. Healing word.
Yeah, I could do healing word. We'll do second level healing word.
I like how your mini has the flaming stuff on the sword.
That was
Yeah,
good.
when I had the nice flaming sword. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a cool sword, wasn't it?
I had a lot of
So
cool
you
stuff.
get 13 hit points.
13 hit points to Ryan.
13. Holy
Josh, go
moly.
for it.
I will take that. I'm no longer
Okay.
bloodied.
First, Jeffrey slaps the wolf. He does. Jeffrey does 9 damage to it. Is it fine?
Is it fine?
I
You
mean,
guys
is it
gave
okay?
it 2 in the
9
pink and 1 in
damage.
the...
It's down on all fours, and it's ready for this killing blow.
Okay, I will shoot it twice. Pow, pow. I hit it both times. I do 18 damage to it.
Yeah, you peg it a couple times, and it goes lifeless.
Okay. And then at the end of that turn, my shadow will move away from the chick that's biting the fuck out of him. So I say in Infernal, run, motherfucker! And he runs 40 feet away. Yeah. And so you can take a shot at him if you want to. I don't know how that works. Yeah, you do? Okay, go ahead.
I kind of want to.
All right.
I don't have to roll my wisdom save anymore, but
Really? You do it anyways? You're not crazy?
the blood rushes to my head and I bite him in the jugular.
Oh, fuck you. All right, go ahead.
I flip his head backward and just
You try to. He's out. Get the fuck out. Go ahead.
I just do it.
You have to roll to hit.
It's dead.
No, my shadow's running.
No, I don't care about your shadow.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. Is do you hit my shadow? He
Hmm.
runs away from
No.
me. Disengages. Doesn't disengage.
I go for the wolf.
Okay.
Okay.
And you do. You overkill. You get blood all over your face, just dripping off your little snout. And that's where we're going to break today. And then hopefully next week we can get off the island and finish this part up.
I feel like a loss. Get off the island.
We have to go back.
Fuck that.
All right. So, roses and thorns. Let's begin with Alex.
I'll say my thorn is missing a game. It's always when you come back and you're like, oh, right, I didn't watch the previous one. You're kind of coming in and you're like, I don't know where to go, what to do. But it was I'll say my rose was we got into it pretty good. I didn't feel like we had a lot of lag in the beginning like we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
that's it.
All right. Brian?
I had a couple roses. I think one highlight was when you described pulling the shadow out of the ground. I like that.
Sean grabbed his hand and like, what?
Like you just had a shadow and then you like grabbed it. And
I thought about. I think that it doesn't look like the body I currently inhabit. It looks like Chance,
Sure.
because that'd be more fun.
Sure.
That's so weird.
Thorn.
Ow. It's got shadow horns.
And I speak to it in Infernal.
I understand it.
Oh, really? You can speak in Infernal?
And abyssal
Nice.
and primordial.
I think the biggest thorn I have is always just kind of the confusion inherent to the game that we're playing. Like, there's always like,
who the fuck are you? You got the, or weren't you over in the blur lock?
Do I know who you are?
Yeah,
now
do
or
I know?
not?
Yeah, and
Right.
so that, I mean, that's, it's got to be like an accepted premise, but it's always going to be there. Like there's always going to be some confusion and clumsiness involved with that.
It's kind of like you guys should come up with a little code.
Or like
Yeah.
hand signals or something.
I think even in game, we're going to see the value of something like that, so that it becomes a little bit easier to adapt to those situations.
Yeah, the second jump, we're still figuring it out.
Like we need like a theme song, like time.
Well, and we've been
Yeah.
just go, go, go.
Yeah, we need something.
We haven't had much time to sit down and
No
talk about
downtime
it.
or
Yeah,
anything.
it's your next mission.
Yeah, it really is.
Go. Well,
And
for
you
some of
guys
us-
got split up this time. This one, you guys were
You want
really
more
split
downtime?
up, right?
Mhm.
But he had alone downtime.
Hopefully you're just
Did you
like,
come
I
up
got
with
all these
code?
ideas.
Come with a code for yourself.
Ryan, go ahead.
I bang my head into the wall.
I mean, that's an option. Do it hard enough, and eventually you won't have to remember prison.
That's right.
I think Thorn maybe being split up. This is kind of one of those really trying to race through all the split. Like, all right, we're gonna get back together eventually. Gotta pay attention, not fall asleep. Nothing on you, just I was having a hard time paying attention. Rose, I liked a little bit of Alex's story. I mean, I don't know your new story where all your tribes up on crucifixes apparently, or hung by ropes. I don't know, lynched. What's going on there? That was interesting. I think maybe I like old person Knox. Whenever he does old man voice, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's classic.
That's it.
All right, go ahead, Josh.
I mean, I got to play more of this game at least towards the end, so that was cool. The band's back together. I think it cured me from ever wanting to split the party ever.
Such a fucking lie.
I don't want to split the party.
You were the one that just decided we're gonna split the party.
I mean,
You're
that's
splitting
true.
the party
right
again.
now.
You're like, Orib, go with this guy.
I mean, the split. Yeah, okay. Splitting the party 2 ways is not as bad as having it split 4 ways. Yeah,
It's true.
4 ways is
Mhm.
horrible. And I don't think we'll be split long. Maybe I'm wrong. It was a horrible idea.
I mean,
We
luckily
can't-
we're
but
still
we
all
can't
together.
we can't get the boat. Like, we can't get the boat.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I know that. As soon as we walk into the anti-magic zone, it's fucking game over. And we'll talk about this more later after game. So Rose, we're back together. Thorn, we spent the last 2 games not together. But hopefully now that kind of resolves itself. We'll see. And I feel like there's a certain amount of like tongue-in-cheek sort of like trying to get together we have to do when we're not together. Where you kind of got to pretend like, oh yeah, I would totally think that maybe he's Orib, instead of just beat the shit out of him or get him to beat the shit out of me, which is probably more likely. So that's stretching the bonds of credulity.
Oh, you definitely have to stretch it a little. But it would make sense that you could still understand mannerisms.
Yeah, maybe. Or probably not, though. Me, sure.
You for
Not,
sure.
yes. Orb is a little weirder and gets into his character a little harder. So I don't know that we would necessarily be able to pick him out of a crowd as easy.
He's the one trying too hard.
All right. Rose and Thorns. I'll start with my rose. It's really tough to like. It's not really tough, but I tried to come up with a creative way to put Knox into the situation, and I knew I wanted to be a guard, but I didn't know how that was going to end up. And I really liked how he jumped in. It just was kind of natural, into a conversation that you were having with Anaheim and the guard
Anaheim.
and
Exactly.
Arnheim or
We
whatever
did
his
it.
name. Yeah. So the you can suck my ass,
Heimendinger.
and that's the first thing that Knox hears as a guard.
Right.
That was hilarious.
He was
to
like,
me.
what?
Right? Yeah, you can suck my ass, or kiss my ass, or whatever the fuck you said.
I think so.
I think the beginning was really fun to do. Kind of maybe show you the big baddie before you really know anything about it. So, my thorn. The combat to me, again, like I'm struggling with it. I was maybe rushing it a little bit because I didn't want to jump into another combat next week. And there's going to be obviously the Great Escape next week too. So this one was just a tidbit to maybe get some combat in for those who wanted to. But again, it was kind of lacking. When all four of you together, that made a huge difference.
Yeah.
That made a huge difference because the last time it was just Ryan and Brian, and Brian was struggling.
Well, the last
Well,
time
I
it was
also had to fight
mostly-
Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
But I came
Yeah.
into that after having taken 34 damage.
Right.
And I dish out a shit ton of damage. Like,
That was when Palo like stopped time and was like, "Hey guys, I can do this cool trick. I'm gonna stop time for you. Only this once."
Of
I
course.
was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty much dead, Palo. Thanks."
So
Halo's a D.
yeah, I'll have to. I want to be a little bit more creative with these battles, so
You do all
I'll
kinds of fun
try.
stuff.
Yeah, I'll try better next time.
Creatures that play status effects on you.
Plus, it's. I mean, it's. Yeah. I mean, it's
Ambush
still.
you.
It's still in the beginning parts, so the combat's a little bit green.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Use
so-
the environment. That's my
Right.
suggestion.
Environment's pretty
Right.
good. They have cover, partial cover, full cover.
More wolves in the back in case it's too
Right,
easy.
right.
Right.
But then again, it's
I
also
would've
11:39 right now.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to start mid combat because that's always a. That's always a bummer when you have to do that.
I don't mind.
But anyway, thanks for allowing me to do this again. See you later.
I mean, we're gonna allow you to do it till you're done, till you break.
Bend until you break.
I mean, I could have a lot of story. I got a lot of super cool things.
Sweet.
A lot of cool, super cool things.
At some point, most people run out, but you might not for a long time.
Oh, you can go on forever with this type of thing.
You could,
Speaking of which,
but
we level
can
up. Right?
you?
Right.
Woohoo.
That's the thing.
I was thinking about that today. I was like, I think I could probably do this for a while, a good while.
That's cool.
You were thinking about the level up today.
Yeah.
Think
No
you could
level
probably
up.
do it?
No level up today.
No level. Okay.
I think I might have you leveled up after each storyline from here on out. So the quicker you get through these stories,
That changes my motivation.
Oh yeah.
So
Don't say that because Brian's gonna be like, storyline over.
so like
Right, yeah. Punch you in the face. Punch
like
you in the face.
maybe like if you guys
Twist my own
if
head.
we were doing a little like if maybe mini this is a major one, right? So definitely after this, if it was takes you like 2 or 3 sessions, I level you up definitely. If it was just like a short little blip, like because one of you is gone, and you guys just kind of pop into something to do a one shot, I wouldn't
It doesn't count.
level you after that.
You just level us up whenever you want to level us up.
Yep.
Don't set a timeline.
Yeah.
That's my advice. You'll be beholden to it.
right.
Every
right.
4 games.
Every game.
So
That'll be Brian's campaign. Level up once a game.
No
Mm-hmm.
way.
I'm gonna run
A 1 to
a
20.
I'm gonna run a
20
I'm gonna run a
sessions.
15 game session. We start at 5. We play 15 games, 1 level each time. Then I let you rampage at level 20.
right.
Maybe a 16, 17 game.
Right. All right.
All right, everyone.
That's
We'll
it.
see you next week. Bye.